Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to The Stone's Whisper. This is our second week in a row where we're back into our main game, and we had an interesting conclusion to our last session. So, Shauna, do you want to go ahead and give us the recap, please?
Yes. So when we picked up, the party was still in the manor, just after the murder, or not the murder, the almost murder of the demon that was masquerading as Lady Valethorn. It did get away, but the group then split up to go look around the manor to see if they could find Valethorn, dead or alive. And what else they could find that kind of hinted at what was going on here. So there was two groups. So it was Eva, Hal, and Turnip in one, and Cora split off with Thalis, Derek, and Rill in the other group. So group one, which was Cora and the NPCs, went down to the basement. They found a freezer sort of deal with just like a lot of meat in it, way too much for like one demon, and it was really gross and butchered poorly, so it was probably not people food, which is great. Um, Group two went upstairs. Hal had casted detect magic, and they were looking around for anything. There was like a ridiculous amount of mundane magic items around the house. Um, Turnip went into the bedroom and found not much, I think, in there. Eva found some letters in the office. Uh, do do do. I wrote so many little details. Again, I'm trying to skim. Oh, and Hal
After
found a secret.
lockpicking sorry.
Oh yes, after lockpicking a master craftsman lock that she just kind of bypassed without thinking about it. Um, nope. Hal found a secret room between the walls, but they did not go in because they're cowards. It's fine. Um, the basement group found a wine cellar, and there was a bottle of wine from Faye there, one that kind of seemed like a gift and not one that you would purchase, which is always great. Um, I believe some bottles of wine were yoinked by yours truly. That's fine. Uh, and then Turnip upstairs found a parrot and cast Speak with Animals, only to discover that this parrot was not a parrot, but it was in fact the Lady Valethorn herself, who had been turned into a parrot.
I'm sorry,
Um,
was anyone else waiting for her to say pining for the fjords there?
oh boy. I
Yep.
mean, maybe that. Uh,
Sorry, I just, you know.
never apologize. Um, yes, so he dispelled the magic, and sure enough, the bird was a very frightened, very disgruntled Lady Valethorn. So then Turnip called everyone else into the room. Um, Also, in the meantime, Hal and Eva had found a really fucked up necromantic spell book that was bound in something like leather. Um, and Eva took like rubbing of some paper there and found some broken pieces of a letter about the plan being in place and many contacts through the city, and the political circles are much like the Mist Lords here, so it's all great and fun. Down in the basement, the group went into the storeroom, found a secret demon dungeon with people chained up, many dead, some barely alive, and some partially eaten. Um, Cora sent her dupe into the room, only only to cross the summoning circle and a demon popped, or a devil, something popped in.
A
Um,
devil, chain devil.
yes,
Chain
yeah,
devil,
Chain
yep.
Devil did in fact make itself known, and Cora sent a very distressed SOS to the group upstairs. Um, I think while that was going on, they were talking to Lady Bilthorn upstairs. She said she was relatively unharmed, but she's been a bird for weeks, if not months. And she doesn't feel safe that this is still going on and not solved, so she wants to flee the home. But she said that she will give us her aid out from outside the city. She'll set us up with contacts if she can, but she does not want to be here any longer, which I do suppose is fair enough. Um, yeah, then a fight broke out with the Chain Devil. it wasn't going super great. There was a failed banishment. There was some poison immunity and slashing resistance that made a lot of attacks quite useless. It sucked, and then the rogue showed up. Um, and Hal showed up. They both kind of, hearing panic, took off to the basement and made a much quicker work of the fight than anyone else there could have. I think Derek was holding his own, and that was probably about it.
Yeah.
Rill is usually a much better fighter, but poison immunity kind of nerfs her
The
a lot.
immunity was not doing her any favors.
Immunity
Yeah.
and resistance together just
Yeah,
made her
yeah.
not do much. Yeah.
But anyway, it was fine. They killed the devil, which I think just means it was sent back to hell, but either way, it's not here anymore. The summoning circle was disrupted or broken. Yeah, I think Hal ripped the chains of the walls, freeing the rest of the servants. And they said that they confirmed that they'd been down here somewhere between 2 weeks and a month. It's hard to tell. There were some panic attacks involved. There was some cussing out of Rill for getting involved in the fight. I think Veilthorn. Oh yeah, we decided to get a message to Cassandra. So Cora sent a sending to her, letting her know very briefly about the plot here and that Veilthorn needed to be taken to safety. And then Cassandra showed up, and I believe the group kind of debriefed her a bit, and that's where we were.
Excellent. Thank you very much. That was a great recap. And like I said, your notes were so helpful to me this week because I was like, what the heck did we do? What did I say? What did I tell them? That's my biggest like thing as a DM. It's like I've got the story all planned. I've got like, all my notes and everything for the session. And then I say something off the cuff and I'm like, oh gosh, I need to remember that I said that because that's real now.
Yeah.
So having a player who takes such extensive notes is quite handy because you can go back on it and go like, okay, I said a week to a month. All right, that gives me a time frame. Now I need to sort that out.
I got you.
You will never get a specific time frame from me. It will always, always be like a fluctuating one, like a flexible one.
I know.
Just
I'm the
because
first DM to
I
like
always need to
contradict
check my
myself.
notes afterwards.
You said this happened on the 28th, but now shut the fuck up. Time is not real.
I was lying. I made it up.
You were. That's an unreliable narrator. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unreliable narrator is perfectly valid.
Yes, that's my other fallback when I screw up.
I don't know, magic. There was a time thing.
The NPC was lying. Yes.
Wizards were involved somehow.
Magic. All right. So yes, you are. I guess at this point, you guys head back to your home, and there were some questions. Now that you know that Lady Velthorn was not, in fact, Lady Velthorn, there were some questions about, can you trust the people? Excuse me, I'm losing my voice. 1 second. Okay, coffee has fixed all my ills.
As always, yep.
So yes, Lady Velthorn, not being Lady Velthorn, can you trust the people that you met at the dinner party? There was also some concern about the servants that she recommended for you, and then you had also asked if Cassandra could find out some information on the auction. And so that day, information begins to trickle in. Lady Cassandra does speak with Lady Velthorn, and she provides you with a bit more info about the dinner guests. I don't think there's anything crazy revealing here that you haven't already sort of sussed out about them. There might be a little bits and pieces here. You guys are getting privy to my GM notes on the dinner party guests now. But of particular note is that Lady Velthorn says obviously the demon was forced to act within something that would be reasonable for Lady Velthorn. And these are all contacts that she has. These are all people that she would invite to dinner. But what she does tell Lady Cassandra is that she wouldn't invite them all at once to dinner. This was basically a powder
Together.
keg waiting to happen.
Mm.
These people they have problems with one another. They're not, or just in their moral stances have some very strong disagreements. And so it was kind of designed from her contacts to be the worst possible scenario for a dinner party. That being said, these are some valid and excellent contacts to have if you wish to pursue any relationships with them.
I really respect the chaos of putting together just like a powder keg dinner party. That's so funny.
Right? Demons and devils, man. So yeah, these are good contacts to have in various ways. Up to you kind of who you wish to pursue connections with and who you don't. Keeping in mind, obviously, that while Lady Veilthorn does have some influence with these people, there are some people that like there are some things that you just if you tell them that they probably won't agree to help you or whatever, based on their personal preferences and beliefs and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, these are the further information you requested. If you have any specific questions about any of them, Lady Velthorn can answer those for you as well.
I'm curious, curious as to what the point was of killing one of them in front of us. Was it to try and get us to all fight ourselves, I guess? To like fight among ourselves and not achieve anything that way? Or was it just a test of how we would react, I wonder?
So Cassandra sort of says to you, I've been thinking the same thing. It's odd. The only thing I can think of is it's a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
What was happening in the city while you were busy dealing with this?
Odds.
Keep us busy so they could carry on with their project.
Yes, that would be my suspicion. They're aware that you are onto them. They are obviously, through Lady Veilthorn, aware of your disguised personas. And this was definitely a way to keep you occupied for an entire night.
Well, shit.
I also have to wonder if that's why Thalos was invited.
Oh.
Two birds, one stone.
Distract her at the same time. We definitely need to link up with her and get her help with this.
I'm on. I can do that.
Cora's like jumping up and down. Yay!
I know. Is this the same day or is it the next day? Sorry.
I think at this point we've kind of rolled into the next day, but I don't think you guys have actually like had a sleep yet.
Okay,
That's fair. It's just like
late at
3
night sort of
a.m.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who of our house staff is here currently?
So, excuse me, my dog is Milo, get out of the way. Oh my goodness. He's it's absolutely adorable. He's like laying his head on my knee,
Oh.
but he's so big that I can't like reach my keyboard when his face is in my face.
Aw.
Stupid dog. He's a stupid dog.
Just a little
He's the best
guy.
dog.
The ones
staff
who
is
live
on
with
hand right.
us. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I believe Tilda and I can't remember. I know Tilda's with us full time. 2 of them are full time and 2 of them are away. I know Kella doesn't live with us. Tilda does.
Yeah, so Tilda lives with you and Jarvan lives with you.
Right. Okay.
Lynette and Kella come in.
As needed.
Yeah.
In that case, Hal is going to make the rounds and speak to probably Jarvan first. And then if he has to, he will wake. But otherwise, maybe he'll just wait till Tilda gets up for the day, assuming it's like late at night. And he wants to know like if anybody came to the building while we were gone, if they noticed anything out of place.
You should make sure that they're not devils too, because Lady Devil Veilthorn told us to hire them.
Yeah, I think I'll also use my channel divinity just to clear both of
Do
them.
you want to go with them with them by yourself, or should we all go? Or
I could trail you just like from a distance, and then if shit goes south, I can be there.
Yeah, I mean that seems fine to me. I don't imagine anything's going to happen, and honestly, I'm pretty sure I could take either of them. So
well, I'm just
In a
thinking
fight,
they're a
right?
devil or something.
yeah,
In a fight, right?
of course, in a fight.
Okay. Good luck. If
Mhm.
they're a devil, have fun.
Okay. So who do you go to first? You said you were going to go to Jarvan first.
Oh, mind you, was Jarvan acting as our driver for the night? Because we had the carriage.
Oh, that's right. He was. You're correct.
All right. Well, in that case, I guess the only person I can question would be Tilda. Because we didn't have anybody else on for night security, did we?
No.
Well, if we had Jarvan with us, would we have put Kella in the house so we had security?
That would have made sense, yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
Hal doesn't
Yeah.
make those decisions. It's above his pay grade.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
the Lord and the lady.
you guys have been pretty consistent about making sure that the place is safe. I think it's reasonable that you might have said to Kella, "Hey, can you stay for the evening?" And so yeah, so you've got Tilda and Kella at the house. I guess Jarvan would have come back with you in the carriage. He's driven you back home.
Yeah. You could check
So
him
there are
while we're in the carriage, I guess, couldn't you?
Well, the thing is, I think it only lasts
Or
for
once we
10
get home.
minutes. So I
All right.
gotta,
Well, yeah. Once we get home, I guess.
yeah, sort of
Can
plan it
I,
right so I'm passing through.
when we get home, can I tell Jarvan to just drive me somewhere by myself?
Of course you can.
Ooh.
I shall catch up with the rest of y'all later. I feel like taking a breather.
Okay.
I mean, I
Jarvan,
can't
you're welcome to shadow me.
stop you. Are you safe?
I can handle myself.
That's not what I
Wink.
asked. What?
Jarvan says, I'll take care of him. I'll make sure he's safe, ma'am."
Okay. I feel
I
like
won't be.
Cora was mildly drunk and not really paying attention to anything. And the second Turnip says this, she's like locked in.
I shan't be far away.
Okay.
All right.
Oh,
So do you take the carriage Turnip, or do you just go for a walk with Jarvan?
I just go for a walk.
Okay. I think I know where you're headed.
Yeah.
Um,
Let's go by the water, Jarvan. By the port. I
Jarvan
wanna
says,
smell.
I could use some fresh air, sir."
Yes. Being cooped up in the house has made me miss the salty air of the docks.
I'll just mind where you go. The docks are dangerous, sir. I'll keep an eye. Keep your weapons about you.
Do a good job, and you shall receive a pay raise.
Thank you, sir. And he's got his weapons at the ready, and he keeps an eye out as you guys head towards the dock region. Let's start with the rest of you back at the house. Hal, you are going to use one of your channel divinities to try and see if there are any forces around.
Yeah, I'll try to time it so that I can catch both of them. So like if it would be at the end of my conversation with Kella, and then I'll go see Tilda. Hopefully I have enough time to get from one to the other. I don't actually know what the
Sure, yeah,
distance
your
is.
house is big, but it's not that big. It's certainly not a 10-minute walk from room to room. So I would think, well, Tilda might be up. She's probably in the kitchen getting the bread going for the morning. Um, she was probably a super early riser, so she's probably awake and in the kitchen. And Lynette greets you. Sorry, not Lynette. Kella greets you as you arrive back at the house. She sees you. She obviously seems to be paying attention and notices the moment you pull up. And you are able to cast your spell. Or your, it's not really a spell, just
Divine
what does it
sense.
look like? Let's talk about what that looks like when you channel your divinity.
Man, I don't know if it really looks like much in this sense.
He puts on a pair of
It's
glasses.
just like, yeah, I don't know, maybe flips the visor down on his helmet and he just starts looking around, scanning side to side. I think
Terminator style.
it's pretty dull as far as like powers go.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool. It's a little bit subjective, right? So you can do it without attracting a lot of attention.
One
So
of
you
the few
flip your
things
visor
Hal
down,
does that doesn't draw attention.
right? Um, there is no concern with Kella. She seems to be she does not seem to have any uh, additional, secrets in her background that you are discovering through this channel divinity. Um, However, when you go to the kitchens, you do detect a fiend within, and the only person in there is Tilda.
No.
Oh no.
Now she's been feeding us people.
That's why it's
When
so
you
smoky and good.
when you come in, she's making bread for the morning, as I said. So I think she's probably at the stage where she's kneading it. She's got her sleeves rolled up and she's kneading the dough, and it smells amazing. You can smell the yeast and everything. And she looks up at you and she smiles and she says, "Oh, hello, dear. I didn't see you come in. I didn't realize you'd be here at this time. I would have had breakfast ready. Look, I'm just getting it done and then I'll whip you something up. You must be starving."
I certainly am. It's been a very long evening. I'll tell you what, I'll be back in a moment. I just need to go speak with the lady of the house for a moment.
Okay, should I put on some tea?
Please, please do.
I'll do that then.
And Hal will gather up Cora and Eva for a
Yes.
huddle in a different room.
Please tell me they're both fine.
Hal just
What did you
looks at you
find?
silently.
Oh, which one?
Oh.
Both? Please not kill her.
Miss Redfern seems to have triggered the divine sense. Now, that does not mean that they're acting against us. I will put that out there.
She was, however, put in place by the demon that we just had to fight.
Yes, but she also smells like cinnamon and makes some of the best bread in the city.
And that's how you get someone that we won't suspect.
How much fiend blood do you need to have for your thing to pick it up?
Well, in fairness,
Maybe
both of you are glowing at the moment. So
What?
Both of us.
yeah,
Interesting.
different
As
color.
fiends?
So it kind of it looks
you-
different depending on what you
Are
align with for me. So in her case, there's a little red fiery halo above her head. In your case, you guys both sort of have sparkly yellow ones.
Both of us.
uh,
Yeah, hers is a
Are you
little
sure you're
dimmer,
doing
and
that right?
Hal points at Cora.
I think yours is broken?
I
Is it? I mean, I'm a cleric.
mean,
But
if it's the
regardless, I mean
same.
that should answer your question because you asked how much blood it takes, and there you go.
Oh, I'm confused now.
Same. Shit, I don't know what to do, knowing that she's not reliable.
But we have 3 choices.
Mm-hmm.
1, dismiss her from our staff. 2, dismiss her from this plane. Or 3, bind her in a contract.
I'm not going into a devil contract. Hmm.
Yeah,
That's not
that's
We
a
true. I would
sort of
write
terrifying
that on the
prospect.
already have.
Deja vu.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In fairness, we sort of already have. We've hired her on. That is a
Yeah,
sort
but
of
it's not like our
contract.
souls were on the line for that shit. I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna
Maybe.
pause things here for just a moment because I want
Mm,
to switch over to Turnip for just a moment, and then we're gonna swing back to you guys.
sure.
And I think that might give you a second to wrap your heads around
Mm.
things and think about how you want things to go. Turnip, based on what I think is about to happen, do you want to do this in private chat or do you want to do it in general chat?
General's fine.
yes.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, that just means
Uh,
y'all can't metagame though.
Watch
I
me.
don't think they will.
Yeah, I'll have
All right.
Jarvan take me over. The closest, docks to the water, in our little rich people district.
Yeah,
Actually, are we
so
close? Can you bring up the Baldur's
um,
Gate map again?
I sure can.
Where do we live?
I think we decided that
Mannerborn?
you guys were in Mannerborn.
Matterborn?
So it's not far of a walk. You go through Bloomridge
Oh,
down to the docks.
yeah, right there.
Yeah. Let's keep us on this map. I don't have a dock map. I probably should have done that.
Nah, don't worry
Um,
about it. It's not a big deal.
it's nice to have like a picture to look at when you know. Anyway,
Mm.
imagine. So you and Jarvan head out of Mannerborn and down into the Bloomridge region. Um, Bloomridge is one of the safer areas by the docks. Obviously, any kind of docks, you get a lot of people coming in from the sea, all different types, wanting a good time. Things tend to get a little bit rough and tumble. But Bloomridge is a little bit of a safer area. The steeps is definitely where you'll find a knife in your back before you've taken about 3 steps. But Jarvan definitely seems to be on high alert as you are headed down this way. He is keeping his head on a swivel. He's got his sword at the ready, and he's got a bow kind of on his back as well, and he's keeping an eye on things. Obviously, he doesn't really know what a threat you are and how you're probably going to be the one defending him if anything happens. But you do make it down to the docks, and it is at this time of night. It's not crazy busy. It's fairly peaceful and calm. There's a little bit of mist hanging over the water, and that smell of the ocean. Well, it's not ocean here.
Bay.
It's a big bay and a river.
Mm.
But you definitely get that smell of the water, and
Oops.
there's just that sort of like gentle rhythmic sound of the waves hitting the shore, and you can hear the boats sort of creaking as they move in the water. It's quite peaceful, really.
Yeah. I'm gonna say you can wait for me here. Yeah, Jarvan. About halfway down, I'm gonna walk all the way to the end of the pier
Okay.
and just big old, take a big breath and just sit down, dangle my feet over. the water.
Okay. And as you sit and dangle and breathe, I
I
have
don't know.
something to read you.
I don't know. I don't know if I can keep doing this, Ori. I mean, devils and demons and these Thay people. I mean, I know you was wanting to talk about adventure and all that, but this might be a little too much adventure for me. I mean, you know where we's from. I mean, you was from I mean, you was trapped beneath Yokun for God knows how long, and I grew up there. I don't know if I can keep doing this. Okay, I don't know about keeping the faith. I suppose. No, well, it hasn't been that bad. I guess we haven't really been in that much danger. I've been hurt a little bit. Well, anyways, you said you was always dreaming about looking over the water. Feel anything?
Uh, So, as your gaze drifts across the rolling expanse of the river, something within the hammer stirs. Warmth rises unbidden, not from the sun above, but from somewhere. I thought it was going to be in the day, so not from the moon above, uh, but from somewhere deeper and older. For a heartbeat, the water is no longer water, it is light, endless and blinding, spilling outward like a dawn that never ends. Shapes move within it, vast, radiant silhouettes, their voices lilting and musical, too distant to discern and yet achingly familiar. They drift and turn as though in slow procession, banners of brilliance unfurling behind them. Among them, a single figure pauses. Their outline is taller, broader, and more defined than the others. You cannot see their face, but their presence presses against your mind like a half-remembered word. The figure stoops, lifting something from the brilliance beneath their feet, something heavy, gleaming with a light all its own. They raise it above their head, not in triumph, but in solemnity, as though presenting it to the horizon itself. Their lips move, forming words you cannot hear, though the cadence feels like both prayer and promise. Then the vision shatters, the silhouettes dissolve, the radiance collapses, and the river resumes its endless motion. The only sound is the crash of the waves, as if nothing had happened at all, yet a lingering warmth clings to you, stubborn and bittersweet, like the echo of a forgotten memory refusing to be lost. When the vision collapses and the river returns, the hammer is left with a hollowness. There is an ache as though something vital has been torn from him, a truth that should be known, a name that should be spoken. The memory seems to have left both him and you warmed and wounded, warmed by the sense of belonging that clung to the figure's presence, but wounded by the sharp absence of understanding. For a moment, the rhythm of the waves feels almost cruel, each crash against the shore like an echo of something he should remember but cannot. A faint frustration builds, quiet, restrained, like a pressure behind the eyes. Yet beneath it all lies a yearning that he cannot name, a pull toward that vanished horizon of light. The hammer grows heavy in your hand, not with weight, but with longing, as if the river itself has reminded him of what was lost, but not why or how. And I did write that down, and I do have it so that you can refer back to it as needed. It is in your journal.
Appreciate it. I like to think I sort of come back into reality in a position that I did not find myself initially.
Hmm.
All right, all right, I put my hand down. All right, I'm gonna put my hand down now, as if I'm grasping towards something. Right, so okay, so we still don't know who the hell you are. We don't know who the hell I mean, at this point, I don't even know who the hell I am. Um, all right, so we agree to look at more river. We's gonna stare at more rivers, right? And oceans and bodies of water from now on. Maybe we can get to the bottom of this. Oh, no, I still don't know who the hell you was. I don't have an inkling of an idea. I don't know. You was maybe one of them paladins. Was that what them called? I don't know. I don't even. I mean, you can't even tell me how long as you was dead. Or you can't even tell me how long as you was that hammer. Oh well. All right. Well, at least it's something, Ori. It's, first steps, baby steps. We's gonna get you good again. Hopefully I stay alive by that. I mean, hopefully I stay alive to see it through. Yeah, I love you too, buddy. I'm just gonna spend a little bit more time as I walk back to Jarvan.
Yeah.
uh,
Ari's a little bit quiet. He's thinking. Um, this seems to have triggered something, but it's probably a bit frustrating for both of you. Jarvan doesn't really seem to notice. He's still just more interested in keeping an eye on the dangers that could be around. He sort of, when you approach him, he sort of says, "Are you ready to go back, sir?"
yes, Mr. Old Man. Yes, we're ready to retire for the evening. This little jaunt towards the water has been a nice breath of fresh air.
Excellent, sir. I'm glad to hear you're ready to go. And you guys start heading back towards Manorborn and your home. Meanwhile, let's switch back on over to the other group who has just discerned that the housekeeper is not all that she appears to be, or is more than she appears to be. I don't know. And so you guys have some decisions to make regarding Tilda.
Do we just confront her and be like, "Listen, we know what's up. Give up."
Yeah, maybe that's worth doing. Confront her and see what she says. Ask about how well she knows Lady Velthorn and see what we get from that.
Because I would hate to do something rash and then she's just like a secret tiefling or something, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna go that route, just be aware that they can probably outlie most people. So
Probably. Would we have had a short rest between the fight and now?
Yeah, I would think a short rest would be quite reasonable.
Okay.
And I think regardless of what tack we choose, I'm gonna go tell Miss Brune that she can return to her home for the rest of the evening.
Okay.
Sure.
So you send Kella home.
Yeah, I think that's probably for the best.
Yeah, it's been a long night. She's been up all night keeping an eye on the house, so she's probably tired and ready to go home. So she thanks you and heads off on her way. And then are you guys gonna all go guidance? Are you all going to go and confront Tilda together?
Yeah, I'm gonna burn some hit die as well, just to.
Yeah, I'm actually
Sure.
gonna burn one more than that. I got kind of hurt in that fight. Ooh, okay. Good.
Chang, you're welcome to short rest as well if you need it. I don't know if you used anything in this last fight.
No, the rest of my things are on a. Oh no, my spells. I spent one spell slot.
Wow.
Oh my god, are you okay? That's like half your shit. I'm just seeing if there's any spells that I have that would be useful. I have. If she's in I do have Dispel Magic. We could just walk up and I could kind of cast it and see if she just like turns into a devil.
Yeah, we could keep her busy while you cast it, and then see if see what she turns
Do we
into.
want to try to talk to her first?
I think like if we talk with her and then you cast Dispel Magic, and then we see what happens.
Okay. Should we wait for do we know how long Turnip's going to be back? Should I send him a message? Oh wait, we're all psychically connected.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
forgot about that.
he could be fishing. He could also, if he's really adopting the role, he could be whoring. So, do you really want to disturb him mentally
Oh
during
my
either of
god,
those?
do you think Turnip is out whoring?
It depends
That
on
would
how
be really
dedicated
cool.
he is to acting the role. I mean,
I don't think he's. I mean,
I
in his
can't imagine
private
him being
time,
that
dedicated.
dedicated. I can't imagine him being that dedicated to the role.
Oh god, I hope. Oh, that'd be so funny.
it's the docks.
Yeah.
Crazy things happen in the docks.
And there are so many nicer places in this city to do that. I wouldn't go to the docks. You could have asked for recommendations. Anyway, I've got loads. Right. Confronting a devil in our home in the middle of the night. Let's do this shit.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right. You guys head into the kitchen, and Tilda she's put the bread in a bowl. It's sitting in the, the warming oven thing that goes next to the oven where it warms. It's sitting there, and it smells amazing. Like it's fresh bread, right? And I need to make some bread today. I'm like craving it now.
In the group chat, I'm like, can we wait till she finishes the bread?
Hal definitely looks at like everybody, and I think he shares that same mental thing. Like, we could probably just wait till the bread's done, and we
Yeah,
could
she's
have
not
some
gonna do
tea
it.
and some bread, and do.
But
We
then
can do that then.
Yeah.
So she's also made some tea, and there is also a like a little tray of sort of snacks that's out on the table. Figured you guys would probably be a bit hungry after spending so long at this other house. So there's like some fruit, and there's some crackers and some cheese and some sliced meats, and just things to nibble on. And she says, "Oh, good. Sit yourselves down, dears. I've put together a little something here, um, and I'll get the cups for the tea. It's just now steeped." And she
Thank
starts
you.
pulling out. And she knows how everybody takes their tea, so whether you take milk or sugar or whatever, she's pouring it out for everyone. And she says, "How was your evening? Was it an enjoyable affair? Was the food good?"
The party went kind of downhill halfway through, unfortunately. It was,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Were the guests not
yeah.
entertaining?
Oh, they were plenty entertaining. Unfortunately, one of them was late. By the alternate meaning of the word.
Late. Like, oh, dearie! Oh my goodness! One of them
Yeah.
died? Was it a heart
Yeah.
attack? Oh my god!
No, it was a murder. He had a real-life murder mystery to deal with.
A
I'm gonna
murder!
be insight checking her. Like, does she seem surprised? Actually.
Give me an insight check.
Okay, and I cast guidance before we went to this
I'm watching
goddamn
her
room.
closely as I'm talking, so I would like to do that too.
Sure, absolutely. That makes sense.
Mhm,
And Hal, you're welcome to cast cast
I
guidance. You're
can-
welcome to
18.
roll insight as well if you like.
Hal is preoccupied. He is currently casting Purify Food and Drink over everything on the table.
Mm.
Yeah, because he wants some tea and some crackers before he has to go killing any more devils.
Looking at her, she seems shocked and surprised, but she also seems almost delighted by it.
Mm.
Oh, a real life murder mystery. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. But what she's really saying is like, oh, how exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a tense half an hour while we worked that one out.
Goodness me. And did you bring the perpetrators to justice?
Mostly, yeah.
Good.
Yes. Unfortunately, Lady Veilthorn was more involved than we expected. Again, she's watching, like, pointedly for her reaction.
She says, really, Lady Veilthorn was involved. She's such a well-known, dignified figure. That's shocking to hear. She does not seem overly surprised by the fact of Lady Veilthorn's involvement. Does seem a little surprised you know about it, though.
Yes, she was, there was much more than met the eye, shall we say.
Goodness me.
Did she seem nervous?
No. Well, no wonder you're hungry after a night like that. Goodness me, I have to say, no disrespect intended, but I'm very glad I am not a person of the upper class. It sounds too stressful. I think I'll just happily stay here in my kitchen and bake bread and cookies.
Hmm.
Okay, hear me out. What if this devil is like just a retired devil and wants to just bake?
It's entirely possible. How
That'd
well
be
did
so
you know
funny.
Lady Velthorn? Because you came highly recommended by her, which,
Oh,
as
she's
you might
such a
understand,
sweet
raises
lady.
questions.
Well, I never saw her murder anyone.
I mean, you don't have to see
We,
it.
I mean, in fairness, we didn't see her murder anyone either.
True, it was dark.
I'm not sure what you're saying. Are you not pleased with my cooking?
Your cooking is fantastic, but almost too good.
My cooking is too good.
It's the
At this point,
worst
Suspiciously
performance
Hal's.
review
so.
I've ever had.
I was gonna say at this point, Hal's probably eaten like 4 or 5 crackers with cheese and had 2 cups of tea. Has she had any reaction to Hal doing this?
Other than like cutting some more cheese and crackers, not really.
Hmm.
See,
Well, at least we know it's not poisoned.
hmm. See, her not being who she said she was raises many questions about all of the people that she recommended to us, and we just,
Dispel
wanted to
magic.
have a look over.
What do you mean she wasn't? And you cast Dispel Magic, and she says, "Well, fuck." Uh, and her, she grows decidedly slimmer. Her skin uh, turns a reddish hue, and she has 2 horns growing from the sides of her head. She's wearing an entirely inappropriate outfit for the kitchen.
Hell
Hmm.
yeah. I mean, oh no.
And he's also decidedly younger looking than Tilda is. And she just sort of puts her hands on her hips and says, "So you figured me out, did you?"
Great, so
Yep.
Well, I
how
will
this
see
ends is up
myself
to you.
out. Have a good day. And she turns and starts walking out of the kitchen.
Hold on.
She turns back.
I feel like we
Yeah?
should talk about this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, please don't banish me. It hurts and I don't like hell.
How
That's
involved
fair.
exactly are you with, or were you
Here,
with Lady
come sit.
Velthorn's plot?
I'm,
Like, we can talk. We don't have to go to violence.
yeah,
How this ends is up to
I'm
you.
too tired to fight. Come sit down. Have a cup of tea.
She comes and sits down and pours herself a cup of tea and then reaches into a pocket and pours some something that still smells decidedly stronger than tea into it. And she says,
Was I
"Anybody else
respect that?
want Anybody else want
Yes,
a little?"
please. Absolutely.
She pours you some. When you take a sip, Cora, it is like the fires of hell are burning your throat.
Ooh. Okay. Respect.
She says, "Oh, sorry, this is a demon whiskey. Should have warned you."
No, that's fine.
For all that
So,
effort I've put into purifying all the tea and crackers, you just had to go take random vilest stuff from the devil.
It's like you've never been to college.
It's amazing.
oh my god.
Um, all right.
So,
Well, I'm sitting. I'm drinking my tea.
how involved exactly were you with Lady Velthorn's plot, shall we say? Your honesty will be appreciated.
I was told to come here and keep an eye on you. I've
I
been
see.
reporting in on your actions.
Reporting to Veilthorn or someone else?
Veilthorn. Well, you know, he's
Her
not really called
replacement.
Veilthorn, but
What is his name? What is he?
I can't tell you his real name.
What do you refer to him
Give him a
as?
nickname then.
Usually I refer to him as Master.
Oh. Well, he's been sent away somewhere.
Not true. He
Oh,
escaped.
right. Yeah, that's true. Fuck.
She says shit and like turns and scratches one of her wings.
Does he have the power to
So,
pull you away from here?
I mean, like, can he magically drag me somewhere? No. Can he tell me what to do and will I do it? Yes.
How does he normally communicate with you?
Normally he just comes within 120 feet of the house and talks in my head.
Oh.
Or I go within 120 feet of his house and talk in his head. Group chat.
Through the mental link, I just say, what do we think about getting another one of these rings?
I mean, she might be loyal just like anyway.
Yes, but if he can magically compel her through commands, can't really go do anything about that except for shield her from those commands.
I don't know how easy it will be to get hold of another one of those. The guy that made them is dead.
True. It was just an idea.
It was a good idea. It was a good thought. Like, I don't massively want to get rid of her with how good her fucking cooking was.
What if we we get a helmet made of lead and put it on her? It's probably cheaper, right?
I don't know how that will work either, I'm afraid. Fuck.
I'm just going to interject. Turnip, I think it's reasonable that you would be headed home at this point. So I'm going to just say jump in whenever you feel that it makes sense to you.
Okay. This is me walking up the drive, not the driveway, but the walkway, and opening the door.
Oh,
All right.
I'm gonna pop into the Turnip's head and she's like, we've got Childo as a devil, but we're talking it out. It's fine. Just a forewarning.
Maybe have him, maybe dismiss Oakmantle for the night.
Oh yeah, maybe send Jarvan where, I don't know, elsewhere. So there's not, I don't know,
Mr. Oakmantle, your services are no longer needed for tonight. I thank you for everything. This family thanks you. You may rest.
You're most welcome, sir. Thank you. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired. I'm looking forward to my bed tonight.
Good night. Have a good night. Have a good evening, Mr. Oakmantle.
Thank you. You too, sir. And he heads off to. He's probably got like a little outbuilding on the grounds where he sleeps. And, he totters off to there.
So how many other devils are involved here? Listen, the more honest you are with us, the less this doesn't need to get ugly at all. Can you just tell us anything? Something? How many devils?
I
You want
honestly
to
don't know how many
corroborate?
devils are kicking around Baldur's Gate right now. Quite a few.
All involved in this plot?
What plot?
Oh, come on.
Falthorn's plot.
I mean, I know bits and pieces. You gotta understand, I'm an underling. They don't tell me a whole lot. I just get sent where I get sent, and I do what I'm told. I know that there's some stuff going on with Faye. I've heard you guys talking about it. I didn't even know Faye was involved until you guys were talking about it. I know they're worried about you. You're causing quite the stir.
Good to hear.
I don't know. I know there's something about this auction. They didn't want you guys at the auction. There's something there that they want.
Hmm.
You know anything about the lights that happened in the sky however many days ago?
Oh yeah, that was us.
And what was it? What were you doing?
Arriving.
Oh, interesting.
Mm.
See, you put us in
Turnip's
an
gonna
awkward situation. We don't
Turnip's
want to
gonna
get
very
violent here.
quietly. Sorry,
Hmm.
he's gonna quietly
Go on, sir.
go up to his room.
He's
As you
just
guys are
avoiding
chatting.
the conversation.
Okay.
See, this
Spend the rest
doesn't
of his
need.
night.
Go on, sorry.
Oh no, go. No. Yeah.
You say what you need to do.
He spends the rest of his night very troubled to himself, just wondering. Doesn't get much sleep.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I would think, yeah. So Turnip's acting a little bit odd. But you guys have other fish to fry at the moment. I imagine,
Yeah.
though, that will come up in the morning.
Yeah, we can talk about that in the morning. So, you put us in a quandary because, as much as this doesn't necessarily need to end violently, you are on the opposite side of this. You have been keeping an eye on us, spying on us, shall we say, which
Oh,
we
totally.
can't
Yes.
really abide. We can't really abide that, as maybe you'll understand. So the question is, what do we
Go
do?
ahead, just do it. Just dispel me. Just do it quick.
Vanish?
I can only cast that once. I'm tired, and you know.
Look,
You
I
don't
could
have any.
just go.
Um.
I mean, you can't banish
Anything-
me. Turns out, awesome. I mean, not. Look, I'm sorry for you, but like, really, banishing sucks. It sucks, and I like it here. And I could just walk away. You guys probably won't see me again. It'll be fine.
You're not like
If we
hurting people in the city, are you? Is that?
I have spent all my time here baking bread, which honestly, I kind of enjoy. I never thought I
Here's
would
the
enjoy
thing.
cooking, but
I know you're a devil, but your baking is phenomenal.
well, you could
You
let
don't
me stay
like
and bake for you.
you don't like have to eat people, do you? Because there was a lot of meat at the other place.
No, we don't have to do that at all. We only do that for fun.
question
That's worse, I think.
are
Oh.
you like when your master contacts you for information, are you compelled to tell the truth in your reporting?
No, I'm just terrified of him, so I tell the truth because otherwise it will be terrible.
Oh, well, we beat his ass. So why don't you just stay here and make bread and we'll protect you? And we'll beat his ass again.
And if he contacts you again, tell us.
She kind of like looks at you with her eyes like a little narrowed. She's like, "How do I know I can trust you?"
You're a devil, and
Note,
we've not done anything to harm you, and we've talked it out. Why would we do that if we didn't
I
mean
could
well?
literally have walked into this room and just stabbed you in the fucking throat when I found out you were a demon. Instead, I chose to talk to you.
Valid points.
Also, we really don't like doing job interviews.
No,
Also, I
they
really
suck.
like having tea made for me in the morning. Oh no.
You protect me, and it's a
Mhm.
deal.
Sure.
Okay, don't drop the deal word. You walk that back. I'm not
It's an agreement.
An accord.
a non-binding agreement that sounds nice.
Does not come with a contract.
Right.
That said,
it is
if
a
if the house
non-contractual obligation.
if the house does come under attack, you will be expected to carry your own weight in defending it.
Absolutely. Yes. I pack a mean punch. And
I'm
she
gonna
like
insight check this whole thing about like how does she sound like does she think that she's actually into this, or just like, aha, I can keep my story, like, you know, what's
Yeah,
the
sure,
vibe?
absolutely. Give
Yeah,
me an
I
insight
think
check.
I think Eva would be watching that as well.
Right. Mhm,
Uh,
mhm, mhm.
Eva
Yep, and
insight.
you can make me an insight check as well.
20. I'll openly cast guidance.
Oh,
I don't give a shit.
yeah, it's
26.
14. Yeah.
Um, she definitely genuinely seems to be afraid of her master. You do get that vibe.
hmm
Um, she's a little glib. You're not sure how seriously she's taking this agreement. You're not 100% either way. She might be completely trustworthy. She might roll over and lie and tell the, pass information on.
Hmm.
What you suspect, Cora, is that she will go with whoever is the strongest, and if you beat her master, that makes you guys stronger.
I will mentally relay that, and then I'll also
Hmm.
hop in the group chat. Well, I mean, to be fair, we now know her devil. She's the devil, so we could just make
Hmm.
sure to not have any conversations in front of her ever, so there's nothing to report.
Yeah. Agreed.
And then see if we can like ward our private rooms or something. Oh, well, no, she makes my bed. No, wait, Keller makes my bed. Someone does. Um,
One of the staff. How quickly we get accustomed.
I know, it's a life adventure. So we could just be really careful that she's got like nothing to report now.
Hmm.
And then this will be out loud to her. Are you going to tell your master that we found you out? Because that would just be a death sentence for you.
It sounds like he's not going to be there when I go and make my daily trip.
True.
So I don't think I'm going to have the opportunity.
What a shame.
Isn't it, though?
Do you know? I'm assuming you were all summoned to this city. Do you know who summoned you all, or who your master reports to?
I don't know exactly who my master reports to, but I know it's big. We were basically told, be here at this time and place, and there were a lot of us. We all showed up, portals opened, and we walked through them. My master is powerful, but not that kind of powerful. So there was someone else he's working with or for. And I don't know which side of the plane he was on. I don't know if it was someone from our end or if it was someone from this end or both.
Hmm. Well, that gives us something to research, I guess. Okay, I suggest you resume the disguise, act as if nothing happened.
And then let us know when the bread is done.
She switches back to the cheery old lady you're used to, and it's such a weird
Hmm.
I don't know, I kind
transformation
of
now that
prefer the
you're
hog devil, but it's fine.
yeah. It's very weird to sort of see this little old lady now that you know what lies inside.
Hmm.
But she says, well, I have to say, I really appreciate your open-mindedness. It is so nice of you to allow me to continue working here. And I'm going to get that bread made and I'll have it for breakfast for everyone.
Hmm. Please don't mistake my kindness for weakness. If you
Oh,
give
don't
me a
worry.
reason, I will take it.
I've seen what you can do and I've heard what you can do. Don't worry. I'm not a fool. I have no wish to, like I said, I don't want to ruin the skin.
Mm-hmm.
So we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good to hear. As long as we're all on the same page.
We are. Top up of your tea?
Thank you. Eva hasn't actually drunk any of the tea up until this point. Like, she's been kind of fake drinking it, and now she is actually drinking it.
Okay. You are not poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think Krista cast Purify Food and Drink earlier. Or
Yeah.
Hal, pardon
I
me, cast
drank
it.
her whiskey, so whatever was in that.
Yeah. It like I said, it burned like the fires of hell, but
Mm.
didn't poison you any more than normal alcohol poisons you.
All right. Well, this has been one of the most interesting nights of my life.
Hmm.
I'm going to go to bed.
Likewise.
Good night, sleep well.
Thank you, Tilda.
Hal's probably gonna stay up and sort of like take watch for most of the night, and he'll probably end up having to sleep most of the next day. But since he's not much of a talker, it's fine.
Okay. Yeah,
Mm.
so Hal, you stay up and you keep watch the rest of the night. Things are fairly quiet.
Hmm.
You've dealt the opposing side, whoever that may be, quite a blow this evening. And so you don't really see, there's no one really around. There's nothing of excitement or interest really happens tonight other than the events that have already occurred.
Sure. Eva will find Cora before she turns in, just to check in on her.
Mm. Hello.
Hey, you okay?
That's a question that I don't know that I can answer. No, you know what? I don't know. We fought a devil.
Yep.
We've got a devil in our employ. You died like a week ago.
Thank you for reminding me.
Yes. What else? I've killed a man.
He deserved it.
We're in a city filled with devils.
Mm-hmm.
They all know who we are. We don't know. Well, we know who one is now, so that's cheery. But she's a little underling and is making us bread in our kitchen as we speak.
Mm.
So I'm fine. Probably.
I kind of know that feeling. Not coping all that well either. You want to drink about it?
Cora will hold up the half open or the open half drunk bottle of the nice wine from the manor. Be my guest.
Let's go. Eva will go and find some wine glasses, and we'll just kind of chill and.
No,
No?
we're depression drinking. Use the bottle.
Honestly fair. Honestly fair.
All right, you two spend the rest of the evening using the healthiest of coping mechanisms, alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, have a little bit of bonding time, and it's been a long night for everyone, but you all have a little, probably quite a bit of a sleep in. Hal, when the sun comes up and you feel ready to turn in, you turn in and get a little bit of a doze in. Everyone can go ahead and long rest their characters.
Thank God.
And we're about on time for our break, so this is maybe a good point to take it. It feels kind of like a natural segue here. So let's take our break here. We'll meet back at 1:30-ish and continue on from there.
Okay.
Sounds good.
See you in 10.
Bye.
All right, and welcome back, everybody. We're all refueled. I've got one of those Yeti mugs of coffee, and I drank an entire one the first half of this game, and I'm on my
Oh
second.
my god.
Oh boy.
I had a late night last night.
Mm.
But I'm awake enough to play.
Yay.
So we are, I'm going to be awake enough to play for the next, several hours, I think, after drinking all this coffee. Um, you guys have just discovered that the lovely Tilda is not, in fact, the lovely Tilda. She is a Cambion, which is the type of demon she is,
Mhm.
or devil. Pardon me, devil, demon. I think she's a devil.
Devil? I think, yeah, because a chain devil
Yeah.
before, so it makes sense. Devils and
I
demons
always
don't
get
work together,
confused
so.
between devils and demons in D&D, and I
Mm.
always like mix them up. But
Mm.
she's a devil. She's got horns, she's got wings, she's got red skin, she's got a bit of an attitude. And then she turned. But you guys have decided to continue her in your employ. She has shapeshifted back into the form that you are more familiar with, and there's a non-binding agreement that she will stay with you, cook for you, and you will help protect her from her master, whoever
Yeah.
that is. You haven't managed to discern much about him at this point,
We can
other
always find out
than
later.
you beat him and
Mm.
he got away. And you guys have had a long rest. You
Can
wake up
I
a little bit later
headcanon?
in the day.
Can I
Yeah.
headcanon? Shauna, feel free to nullify to negate this, but like, Eva and Cora kind of wake up slumped against each other, like they've been sat on like a couch or something drinking, and they like both wake up, slumped against each other, mildly hungover, mediumly
Mildly,
hungover.
please.
Yeah, mediumly hungover,
You
aggressively
mildly. I
hungover.
think anyone talks and for the next morning course, like shh.
Mm,
Cora did have quite a bit of that
yeah,
spicy devil cocktail.
yeah,
Devil whiskey and a bottle and a half of wine. This is fine.
yeah. But yeah,
That's
they
adorable.
like
Yeah, you
spent the
guys
knife.
wake up the next
They
day.
spent the knife on the sofa, like wake up like slumped against each other, sort of
Hell yeah.
thing.
Have your little girls' evening and wake up a little bit worse for wear the next day.
Yeah.
Love a devil fueled girls' night.
Had more than one of those myself.
That's college, baby.
Yeah, and so like I said, you wake up in the morning long rested, maybe not feeling as refreshed as you would like. And you guys have you've got quite a few options as to what you want to do. You do
When's
know that the
the
auction is
auction?
coming up. I think there is one more day, and the auction is, so it would be tomorrow night.
Okay.
I want to spend most of the time in my room, and I
Okay.
want to try my best to. He's not an artist, but he's gonna try his. Turnip's gonna try his best to redraw what he saw, if he remembers any of it.
Cool. Yeah. Can
Ooh.
you make me, let's, a performance check? That's probably the
Performance?
thing that has the most to do with like artistry, unless you can like pitch me something else.
Well, it's gonna. I'm pretty good at performance, although, but I, I almost want to kneecap myself a little bit by doing like an
Sleight of
intelligence or
hand.
sleight of hand or something like that instead.
Sure.
Well, I just talked myself into a corner, getting a -2, but I'll try. I'll do it anyways. He's not. He's not. He's not an artist. Like the most he's probably drawn is just like take a piece of charcoal and just like draw a dick somewhere.
Right, like, yeah, his art is more
Yeah.
his art is more like in the performing arts, like being able to
Yeah.
mimic
Oh,
voices and things.
17.
All right.
Profound. That's had a profound effect.
Yeah. So you do this drawing and um, you're able to kind of recall the images and things. Unfortunately, the images of the sort of memory flash that you had weren't super clear to begin with.
It's
So
like
you're
looking
still
through a
dealing.
foggy mirror.
Yeah, exactly. And and also just through the lens of like, I don't know, sometimes if I'm thinking about someone who I don't know super well, I can't really picture their face, and so it's more like their form and the feeling I had about them more than anything else. And so like
Yep.
how do you draw that? Um, so what do you draw? Do you just draw the person? Do you draw the person like holding that item above their head, or what kind of part of the dream do you draw? Or
The
memory?
figure. That's probably the most prominent. That's probably the most prominent thing I saw in the vision as I chit chat with
Mhm.
the man upstairs.
Hmm.
My upstairs,
Um,
not the sky upstairs.
yeah, I think probably your man upstairs uh, kind of helps with descriptions and things as well, remembering what he can recall of it. The two of you kind of puzzle things out together. Maybe that's why the roll was so high.
Was
Um,
it me? Was it you? Both of us? Was it me in the future? Was it you in the past?
I
What
don't
was it?
know.
Your dad? Your father? My dad? My mom? Anyways, I'm just doing this in my. This is a
Yeah.
one-man performance here.
It's funny. I
I
enjoy
will
it.
at one point knock on Turnip's door. I'm not gonna like go in or anything. I'm just making sure that you're
Oh,
all right. You can keep your secrets. I'm checking that you're all right.
I will open it small crack.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm just checking that you're all right. You didn't come in to see the devil last night, and I'm just
Oh,
checking in.
yeah, that nasty business. I would prefer we dispatch it if if necessary. Yes.
Mm-hmm. About that, she's made breakfast. It's downstairs.
So
Um,
I am to assume that they are staying?
there's a temporary sort of agreement about.
Do they pose a danger to any of our persons immediately?
No, she's sort of a low down on the toad on the ranking list of devils. She doesn't necessarily want to report back to anyone anyway, so we told her not to, and we'll protect her from her master, who was the one pretending to be Balethorn.
Wonderful, your kindred spirit. Now leave me be. Thank you.
What?
Uh, I'll open it. I'll open it again after like 5 seconds. Could you ask her to bring some of them cucumber sandwiches back up here? I'm rather famished.
Yes, all
Uh,
right.
oh, and some ale, if there's any left.
An ale? Are you drinking now?
I've always drunk. You normally drink water. Not like you people. City folk always drowning your sorrows away instead of facing never mind.
I just came in to see if you're okay. I didn't know if my character was going to be attacked. Yes.
Okay. And I just sort of like look over the all the sketches, all the little sketches and stuff, and just like, okay, what, and just try to like anything, just to work it out with my guy.
Okay. Yeah. Um,
Almost
you
obsessively this morning.
yeah. I think that's probably incredibly frustrating for you both because there's something there, and it's that feeling that, like it's on the tip of your tongue,
Yeah,
but you just can't quite get there.
that word that's
Um,
just there. You can't. It just flies right out of your brain again.
yeah, exactly, and that's exactly how you're feeling about this. It's just you're so close and so far at the same time. It's the first time. I'm just looking at the image in chat. That's hilarious. It's the first time that you've had something like this. This is the first clue you've ever really gotten, and it's useless, it feels like. Um,
Yep.
you guys can probably hear Turnip speaking to himself.
Just like
I don't know if you can
mutterings
make
behind
out.
the door.
Yeah, I don't know if you can make out any words, but you can definitely hear him talking in there.
Well, at least I'm not the single weirdest person here.
And it's not long before some cucumber sandwiches and ale come up for you, Turnip, on freshly baked bread.
Who brings it up?
Probably the maid. She's probably come in for the morning. So that would be
Brune?
Hello.
Kella,
Brune?
yeah.
Kella Brune.
Kella Brune, yeah.
Thank you, dear. You're marvelous. You're a marvelous creature.
She sort of says, "Of course, sir," and hands you the tray, and sort of skitters off. She doesn't skitter. She saunters off and starts doing some chores, making Cora's bed.
Hell yeah. No, it wasn't slept in. It's
Yeah,
fine.
the one that wasn't slept in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she probably just refreshes the pillows, puts a little chalky on, and
Oh, hell yes. Good woman.
okay, and so you guys know that the auction is coming up. Did I give you guys the auction lots? I showed you at the beginning of the session. The auction lots you now have some more information on.
Oh, okay.
You
Did I show you that? So
didn't.
Cassandra sends
You did.
over some info on the auction lots
Okay.
with a little bit more information. Again, you guys are getting a peek at my DM notes.
Did she circle any of them in red? Like, this is important.
She was not able to ascertain which one is the one that this other group wants, because at this point she doesn't know what they're doing or what they want. So it's really hard to kind of figure out which one of these would be useful to them. But she's just tried to provide you guys with some information of like what is there. It might be more than one lot that they're interested in. It might just be one. And do keep in mind that these items are this is what she believes them to be. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is what they actually are, or there may be more to them or less to them.
I mean, they probably listen. The blood quill of Glazier is probably attractive to devils. You can trap someone in a pack without their consent. Also, before I forget, now that we're going to be fighting a bunch of devils, can we use like some city money? I mean, sorry, our money to like, I don't know, can I buy some better armor?
Probably worth doing, yeah. Yeah.
All right.
There's a few things in there that I'd be interested in getting. I don't see what they'd be after, though. There's nothing immediately.
Oh, there's also, listen, there's the Thayan spyglass.
Yeah. I'd want to get
Look
that.
at what it does. I don't know if that's what they'd be after. I think, like,
No.
I don't know, the mystery box. There was a book in here somewhere. The Cursed Noble's Ledger.
Yeah, Cursed Noble's Ledger sounds probably.
That would be useful for blackmail material, wouldn't it? So yeah, I guess.
The lockbox, the House Cannith lockbox. Those all seem like things that are dangerous.
Ooh, I like the deck of false fortunes. That sounds fun.
That is kind of fun, yeah.
I think we should get a gossamer gown for Turnip.
Yes.
I was going to ask for it for me, but okay.
You don't get hit as it is. You hide and throw daggers from the shadows. Turnip could use the extra mirror image.
I suppose.
Ooh, a scroll of forgotten name sounds fun.
Hmm.
Just use it randomly. Oh, that could be really fun. No, no,
Does
it wouldn't.
Lynette come by the house at any point during the day to see how the dinner went and such?
Um, would you guys have asked her to come back?
Not up to me. What did the
I
dwarven
think
lady ask?
it would be worth talking to her. I think, like, I want to know whether or not she's on our side for a start.
Okay. So you request her presence,
Mhm.
and Lynette shows up. She's sort of on retainer for you. She comes as
Mm.
needed. So,
Mm.
you tell her you want to speak with her, and it's not long before she appears.
Mm.
Um,
She and Jarvan are
and
both going to get scanned today,
okay.
just to make
Yeah,
sure
so
there's no
she
more devils.
just to make sure. You cast your divine sense and you look at Jarvan and Lynette, and neither of them show any signs of being devilish or demonish or fiendish, nor do they show any signs of being celestial.
Or undead, I'm
Or what's
hoping.
the other one? Or undead. No.
Perfect.
So just normal, boring themselves, or so they
Mm.
appear. Um, Lynette asks for a bit of a rundown on the evening. Do you fill her in on anything? Or do you ask her about anything else? Like, was other than having her come to get scanned, was there any other like specific conversation you wanted to have with her?
I don't know how much we tell her.
Let's be honest, word's going to get out one way or another, whether we
Yeah,
tell her or not.
sure. We'll give her a debrief. Give her a gentle debrief on what happened, including the murder.
Lynette says, "Okay, first of all, I'm very sorry that someone was killed, and I'm sure it was probably very traumatic. Uh, and I hate to sound cold and calculating,
Mm-hmm.
but you can definitely use this to your advantage."
I knew I liked you.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you were there that night. You can tell the story. While this is currently holding people's interest, you can pretty much get an invitation to any home in town.
yeah.
I can, if there is anyone in particular that you wish to speak with, you don't necessarily even have to know them or have had an introduction to them. If there is a noble family you'd like to get in with, if there is anyone really, I can put out word that you are interested in a nice dinner with some new companions and would be interested in sharing your stories. And I'm quite certain we can get you invitations to, like I said, any place in town.
Mm. I don't know yet who we want to talk to. We still need to network as much as we can with
It's
the
just
people
something to think
here.
about.
Sure.
Yes. It will only be for a limited time, though. We will, while the story is hot, is
Yeah.
when we will be able to use it to its greatest advantage. So have a think if there's anyone, and let me know, and I'll put out some feelers and see what I can do.
Okay. I know
I'm
there's
amazed.
like we want to catch up with Thalis at some point, so like having some information about where we can find the guests that were at the party yesterday would be useful.
You probably read the newspaper, right?
Mm.
Well, that would be part of my job is
Mm-hmm.
securing you invitations and acting as a go-between between
Mm-hmm.
your staff and their staff. So if there's anyone you would like me to arrange a meeting with, let me know, and I will make sure that um, You have some time.
I
Let me
think
know also what kind of event you're looking for. If you just want to sit down, chat with them one on one, or if you'd like a fancier event, we could even host something here.
hmm, I think getting Cora 1-to-1 with Thalis is a priority there.
Certainly,
Um,
that's simple enough to do.
okay.
In
I
the
don't
group
know.
chat,
Go on,
I'm
sorry.
gonna drop to.
Mm.
So what? How much do we want Thalis to know? Because I mean, it's probably going to be a you get as much as you give.
Yeah, maybe you
Obviously,
use the cover story thing you were thinking about. How about you're investigating us with regard to the events in
yes.
Waterdeep? Share limited information, however much you think is safe for her to know. Get as much as you can in return.
Just be aware that she did seem, I mean, relatively intelligent. So
Mm.
Oh,
anything you
I've
give
worked with
her
her
is
before.
going to, anything you give her, it's going to make it that much easier to connect links between things. So
Mm.
I mean, I don't hate if she puts things together. She's smart. Do we want more eyes on this?
Yeah, yes we do.
I dislike newspaper reporters knowing more about what we're doing here than they need to, but I am also aware that we need allies, so it's fine.
Fair, but I mean, she's a bit different,
Maybe
I
she
think.
can work from the inside and, disseminate rumors and falsehoods in our favor.
Mm.
I think she'd be willing as long as it was getting towards a more important truth. I think we could. I'll talk to her. I'll see.
Mm. Yeah, I'd like to
She
arrange that
cares.
as soon as we can.
Yeah, she cares more about, you know,
Mm. And I mean, if you
Also
can,
amazed. I'm amazed the
if you
first thing
can,
out of Lynette's mouth when she saw us wasn't like Hal didn't kill the guy, right?
yeah,
it wasn't you guys.
yeah.
Okay,
I mean, you
so plan for
can
today.
maybe try and
Talk to
get
Thalis.
yeah. You
I
can
want
use
better armor.
the I'm working on this story, don't break it for me as a kind of a means to help her.
Well, I might offer tandem. I'm going to break the story in Waterdeep. She can break the story here, but it's related, so let's work together.
Yeah. Yeah, worth a
That's
try,
kind of
yeah.
the angle I'm thinking.
Okay. Yeah, maybe try and get a meeting with her this afternoon then. And try
And then
and
it's
get you
not because
some better
she's.
gear.
Listen, I am not a good liar. She's shrewd as hell, so I want to keep it as close to the truth as possible.
Sure.
Okay, so are you going alone to speak with her?
I don't want to go anywhere alone. Probably. But
If
on the way there, better
if
armor.
hmm. I was gonna say if I can borrow the hat of disguise, I could go as literally anyone else and just be, in your corner, but like at a distance sort of thing.
Why don't you go as you though? If you guys are gonna stop and pick up armor and stuff,
Yeah,
you'd
I need
probably
you,
have
Miss
more
Know-it-all.
buying power as you. So the
Yeah,
two of
true.
you should go. We should
Okay.
keep a talker and a marshal at the house in case retaliation happens.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So,
All
anyone
right.
else want anything? Anyone else want armor or a weapon or a really cool? I
Yeah,
don't
if you
know.
could find like a +3 greatsword, that'd be awesome.
Oh, sure, on it. Yeah.
Beauty.
Okay, so the ladies are headed to the market.
Mhm.
And a
Um,
shopping got.
we had to play right into the stereotypes. The women are going shopping. At least you're shopping for armor.
Yeah, it's fine.
What about Turnip and Hal? What are you two doing?
I mean, Hal is going to get Jarvin and Kella together, and we're going to do some training, some sparring. He's pulling them
Okay.
off of whatever they're doing, and it's like, nope, mandatory training time.
Okay.
Oh, and I'm not
nobody's
there to watch? God damn.
Don't worry, when you come back, they'll be all sweaty.
Ooh, okay.
if nobody's like gonna ask me to go anywhere to do anything in particular, I'm just gonna be holed up in my room.
Okay. You're gonna keep working on your mystery.
Just at this point, I'm pretty much probably like a couple hours. I'm done sketching whatever I may remember. And I'm just staring at them like a
Okay.
psychopath right now at the wall.
Oh no, we're losing him.
Hmm.
All right. Well, then let's start with the ladies. You guys are in Mannerborn. You head through the temples to the Wide, passing through a couple of the gates as you go. I think this one you would pass through.
Ooh,
Hmm.
I think that's the one. Just a reminder that you're in Baldur's Gate, and some of these there are gates around.
I'm
So
shocked.
you
yes, you
don't
pass
say.
through. Yeah, right. I felt terrible because when I like first introduced the city, I didn't really talk about the gates, and like it's called friggin' Baldur's Gate. And the more I read about the gates, I was like, oh, turns out I haven't done a lot in Baldur's Gate. It's actually been quite
Mm,
interesting reading up on it.
Hmm.
Very educational.
that's fun.
And yeah, I like my D&D lore.
Hmm.
So anyway, yes, you guys you head through the temple district and right to the Wide. We have visited the Wide before as part of one of our one shots.
Mhm.
And you have arrived at the time of day when all the tents are already set up, everyone is going, the market is in full swing at this point. You'll recall there are these people with like tall poles with baskets on
Mhm.
top that they use to carry items around because it can be so crushing and busy. And you head to an armorer's. Um, there is a blacksmith, and next to the blacksmith, there is a leather worker, and the two of them, their shops are separate, but they
Hmm.
seem to work together. So you notice that like a lot of his swords may have handles that are wrapped in her leather work,
Hmm.
and her armor may have studs that were created by the blacksmith, and so the
Oh,
two of
that's
them
fun.
have this kind of cool synergy, I guess. The
Oh, they were
blacksmith
forge mates.
is yeah.
Oh my god, they were forge mates.
The blacksmith is a male dwarf, and he is just what you think of when you think of your typical dwarven blacksmith. Great big long beard. He's got like metal coils that are like his beard is braided, and he's got like metal ring coils around his beard to kind of hold it all in place. He's got arms roughly the width of tree trunks. He's
Mm,
quite heavily tattooed
Hmm.
in the dwarven style, and is not currently working the forge. He's currently just sort of peddling his wares, but the forge is there. And the leather worker is an elvish woman. It's impossible with elves to tell their age.
Hmm.
So, she could be 20 or 200 and you wouldn't know the difference. And she is kind of what you think about when you think about your stereotypical elf. She has really high defined cheekbones, very beautiful symmetrical features. She has long blonde hair that extends down past her waist. That is also braided in an intricate fashion, and she's wearing sort of very traditional elvish clothing. And moves with just this grace where it's almost like she's a dancer the way that
Hmm.
she moves around her shop. And she is drawing patterns for some of her leatherworking on a table as you guys approach.
Hmm. We'll go. I think go to the forge for Cora first because you wanted some better
yes,
armor, didn't you? Yep.
your bitch wears medium armor.
Yep. And yeah, Eva will be obviously in the role of the lady. Seeking better armor for her guard.
Okay.
Yes, I look like a god. I'm very strong.
Um,
Sorry, go ahead.
the blacksmith, as you guys come in, you each get just like an up and down, and you feel judged.
That's
Okay,
only to be
that's
expected.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh, mean girls, mean girl.
Oh my god, he's a
Mm.
bitch. I'm
wearing
I
wearing
don't know.
plate armor
Is he?
after Labor Day. Oh, it's
Can I read his judgment on his face? Is he like, oh my god, these bitches, or is he like evaluating us as customers?
Give me an insight check, please.
He's nosy. I'm nosier. Hold on. Let me untick guidance. Oh,
oh wow.
that's it, bitch. Let me know your secrets.
He seems to be judging. You get the idea that he's not judging you, or he is judging you. He's judging you based on your arms and armaments. Um, it's like, do I offer them like the little tiny dainty sword with the curly hilt that can't actually do anything, or do I offer them like the not
The
so pretty
serious
sword that
weapons.
actually is
Yeah.
functional, or do I offer them the really beautiful piece that is both gorgeous and very functional? You know, and it's kind of an assessment of what you can afford and what he thinks you'll buy and what he thinks you're worthy of holding.
Fair.
Now I'm curious. What does this
I
assessment? Because I don't
yeah,
look
I'd be
like much.
interested. I'd be interested to know what he thinks of Eva. Eva wearing like the fancy dress, having 0 weapons on her, but carrying herself confidently, I imagine. That's curious. It's interesting.
Yeah, he gives Eva an up and down and seems to almost immediately dismiss you, Eva.
Mm.
His attention switches over to Cora, who's
Hmm.
actually carrying some weapons and is wearing armor, and
Hmm.
he like just it doesn't seem to think much of Cora either. And he
What?
sort of like
My
leans
-2 strength?
he sort of leans back in his chair as you guys approach. And he says, I think you want the other side.
I don't think so. I mean, I will in a minute, but my guardian here requires some better equipment.
She does.
Okay, I mean
Yes,
that
I know.
tone is fair but unnecessary.
Eh, I'm wearing hand-me-downs at the moment.
Yeah.
What do you have in the way of breastplates?
He gives you another kind of like appraising look and walks over to some sort of fancy breastplates. They've got like gold inlay and they're shiny and they're pretty and they're fairly thin.
Mm.
And they look well made. He looks like he does decent quality work, but they look like they've been made thin to be a little bit lighter.
Mm.
He says, "This one won't tire you out when you carry it, when you wear it. It's uh, not as thick as some of these ones here." And he gestures towards some like plainer ones that are actually like more normal sized thicknesses of armor. They're a little bit lighter than these ones over here, and I think your lady will probably want you to look quite nice. So maybe one of the ones with the insets in here.
There's a long stare. Okay, I'm looking for
I
something comparable but better than this, and Cora will like kind of hike her or like whatever she's wearing a chain shirt under her shirt, which is I think 20 fucking pounds. It's I can wear this all day. It's fine.
I go for function over form at this point. I don't care what it looks like as long as it keeps her alive.
But also if
Uh,
it can look nice, then that's fine too. Just
I mean,
saying.
yeah,
well,
that's a secondary requirement.
then we've got these options here, and he sort of shows you some breastplates that are made up that are these are the ones that are actually going to do going to protect you. They're heavier, but they look like they actually withstand a sword coming at you. And
Hmm.
then if you want something fancier, unfortunately, it's going to drive up the cost a wee bit. But I also
I
have
just
some
glance at
items
Eva,
over
who's
here.
like dressed like a noble at the moment. In the
Yeah,
back
Eva
of
dressed
him.
with Noble with like the family signet ring on her finger to like authorize the payment is not bothered about the cost particularly.
When he sort of sees that like you don't seem overly concerned. He spends a lot more time on the fancier stuff.
Mhm.
And he shows you some really beautiful pieces of armor. The dude's a dick, but he knows his craft.
Mm.
Um, it's really nicely made armor, and a really some really beautiful inlays. And then he says, and I also do custom orders, but those are quite expensive.
Mm.
I don't think I
Okay.
need custom. If there's something nice and functional here that's as
Yeah.
durable as anything else you've got, but looks nice.
Yeah. Yeah, something you can do over the counter is fine. Though I'm not
Yeah,
averse
he
to a
said.
custom job if needs be.
So he says, "Well, I'll show you your options here. We have
Mhm.
these breastplates over here, and
Mhm.
those would be. Uh, I'm just looking up the price here.
Mhm.
They're
Let's see. Armor
expensive.
5e.
Armor price has always been wild in D&D. It's like
Yeah.
I know they can't just have like players buy the best stuff off the hand, but then on the other hand, does like the city guard afford like plate mail that's 1,500 gold?
Yeah.
Right?
Like it makes like I know there's a balance they have to do, but it's wild.
The
Mm.
balance is garnished wages.
Well, yeah.
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 Okay, so breastplate is 400 GP.
Ugh.
Mhm.
Um, if you want one with that looks a little bit fancier, it's going to be 450.
Mhm.
Okay.
If you want a custom job, he tells you that he can fit it directly to your person. He would spend some time crafting it specifically for you. That would bring it up to 550 gold pieces,
Okay. Are you able
and it would
to?
be
Sorry,
plus
go on.
one armor.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I would. I am
How
absolutely
long would
fine
it
with that.
take out of
Yes,
curiosity?
that was my next question.
He says he could have it ready for you in a day. He has breastplates that are kind of made, and what he would do is he would tailor it down to you. So it would, if you showed up this time tomorrow, it would be ready.
Okay.
Okay. Are you? If I pay extra, can you have that delivered to us?
Certainly.
Happy to do that. Suggest you take some measurements.
And he does. He asks you to take off the chain shirt so he can get a proper fit. And he kind of is very disparaging about the chain shirt you're wearing. He's like, badly fitted, ill-made thing.
It's a
Mhm.
hand-me-down. It's fine.
He says, I can tell.
Well,
Made for someone twice your height.
yes. Um, but yes, I'll let him take measurements
Yeah,
all too willingly.
he's pretty he's pretty quick about it. He knows knows his stuff, and he sort of like immediately brings down one of the breastplates off the wall that he has, and he says, "I'll you be using this one as the base. This is about the right size for you." Um, kind of measuring the length of your torso and all that kind of thing. And he says, "Right, come back to. I'll have it delivered tomorrow morning."
Thank you. And yeah, she'll
Perfect.
authorize the paperwork with a signet ring to charge it to
Okay,
our estate.
sounds good.
And then next door for the leatherworking, please.
Next door for the leatherworking. Before we head to the leatherworking, let's skip on
Mm.
over to Hal, who is training the guards. Hal, what are you doing? Are you guys like sparring? Are you actually doing like a teaching session with them? What is your plan?
Oh man, we probably went through like warm ups and then kata, and now it's just full on like wail on each other with sticks.
Okay.
Probably 2-on-1. I'll take them on 2-on-1.
Okay. Cool. What you learn, Jarvan is he's more of like, metagaming here, but he's more of a dex fighter. He's quite nimble, quick, um, prefers lighter weapons that he can just sort of like dive in, get a hit, get away again kind of deal. Um, much better with a bow than he is with a sword, but he's not bad with a sword. Kella is she's a little bit more like I'm just gonna stand here and hit this thing until it stops moving kind of fighter. Um, she prefers to use a flail, and her main strategy is smack it really hard. Um, so she's not got a lot of finesse, but she's definitely got a lot of strength. You are, well equipped to deal with the both of them. Let's do some rolls though to see how this goes. We'll just each do. I'll do a roll for each of them, and you do me just an attack roll with your weapon.
Right. Hidden character sheet. There we go. Terrible.
Okay. And what is your AC?
19.
Okay. So neither of them manages to hit you. Um, Jarvan does a pretty poor job, all told. Um, he's not really able to like get under your guard at all to even be able to like, make a touch point. It's not good. Kella does decent. She's still not able to hit you either, but like you take a couple of blows, like, using your sword to like block, and like, you feel it in your shoulders and your arms when she like smashes down, and you're forced to bring yourself up to block it. Um, they are pretty good at like sort of keeping away from your attacks as well. So it's a pretty successful sparring session. You feel like they are the practice is needed. And this was a good opportunity for them to kind of like, you don't get the idea that they do this very often, and they could probably do with it more.
I think during the sparring session too, it's sort of Hal's doing like combat theory at the same time. Like, okay, you're being attacked by a larger foe and he's wielding this. What do you do? But he's also subtly, just every once in a while, feeding things about Cambions and devils in to try and like get them to think about it without him coming out
I
and
love
saying
Hal.
like, "Hey, we fought devils."
Cool. Okay. And when you say get them to think about it, more as in like battle tactics wise, or as in like,
Yes.
hey, there are
Give
devils around kind of wise?
he's trying to drill like combat stuff. So he's trying to make them think about like if you were faced with fighting this foe, how would you deal with it?
Right.
Uh,
Okay.
which should also subconsciously like, hey, he mentioned devils like 3 or 4 times during that. What's up with that?
Right. Okay. Yeah. So you find that Jarvan is a little bit more adaptable than Kella is. He's a little bit quicker to pick up on different fighting styles and different techniques to use against foes. Kella seems to be maintaining the strategy of stand still and hit it. And like it doesn't change much depending on what you tell her she's fighting. Her strategy is still sort of stand there and smash. But she does seem to take your expertise to heart. And she's by the end of the session, she's sort of doing things a little bit differently, but there's a lot of work to be done there.
All right, yeah, that's Hal's goal for the day. Just
Cool.
drill them in combat theory.
Awesome. And just FYI, when you do stuff like this, it will have an in-game effect. I will either bump up their scores based on what you're teaching them, or I will, give them like advantage against creatures in combat or something like that whenever you do these kinds of things.
Oh yeah.
So,
That's cool.
as well as it being RP, I want you to know there is an in-game reward for this kind of stuff as well.
That's awesome.
Sweet. I was just doing it because I like the roleplay stuff.
Awesome. Well, I like to reward the roleplay stuff, and I
Hmm.
think that it only makes sense that if you're going to take that time, they're going to improve, right? So, all right, so let's go over to Turnip. Turnip, you can hear them out in the yard sparring. I don't know how annoying that is when you're trying to think. Um, but there
I
is,
grew up around farm animals, so
I
pretty
guess,
easy.
yeah.
Hal's no different.
Hal's no different. So yeah, so you're kind of able to like block it out. Is there anything in
I just had
particular,
this
like
flash.
one of you?
Sorry, just had this flash of like Turnip back on the farm. Just, Ma, the chicken's got a sword again.
Oh my god, it's the one shot.
I was just gonna say it's not the first
Yeah.
time he's been attacked by a chicken.
No, true. Yeah. That's why he was so calm.
So Turnip, yeah, is there anything in particular that you want to do this morning after you're finished your painting, or do you kind of stay in your room?
Pretty much just stay in my room and contemplate on the bed. I summon my weapon, and I can't make heads or tails of the script, but I'll just look over the braiding of the handle.
Yeah, it
Which says writing on it, which you guys would have seen.
Is it
can you
in
make sorry, go
what
ahead.
language? No, I was just curious if there was a language that any of us would know.
I don't know.
I don't think we've looked at it closely enough. We've seen
Yeah,
it, but not
I've definitely
necessarily fully
been
studied
like
it.
at least 30 feet away every time he's
Yeah.
had
Yeah. It's always been in motion every time I've seen it, so maybe a
Mhm.
look at that at some point would help.
That would
Maybe
involve
one day.
Turnip asking others.
Mm.
Can you make me an
Imagine.
intelligence check as you sort of take out your hammer and study it a little bit?
Yes, that.
You can
Oh
roll
boy.
high.
I mean, here we go. Woo!
Come on, be smart.
Hey, you know what? Because I'm a human, I'm gonna give myself inspiration because I get
Hell
one
yeah.
every
Okay.
morning.
Every morning.
Advantage.
Oh
No, still can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
Turnip.
you look at the hammer and like you're hoping that something in that fragment of a memory would help you gain a bit more understanding, but it's still the enigma it was the very first time you saw it. You're no closer to being able to read the writing. You're no closer to really knowing what it's about or where it was forged or anything like that. Um, and it just sort of leads to another source of frustration. And as you're sort of staring down at it, there is a knock on the door.
Oh, oops. Zoop. And I'll just like warp out of reality again. Yes. I do not open the door yet.
Okay. You hear the voice of Tilda coming from behind the door, and she says, "I was just hoping we could have a little chat. Do you have a moment, sir?"
I'll open the door. About halfway out, halfway
Okay.
in, I should say. In this,
Would she be able to see the painting from, or the
I mean,
drawing?
I'll scramble to like shove it into a drawer, just like little
Okay.
pieces of parchment and stuff.
Okay. So you hide all that kind of stuff.
Shoot, boom. Yes, Miss Redfern.
Um,
Oh yeah. Oh yes, you are the well, more or less the
Demon? Devil? Sorry.
yes. Yes,
That's fine.
I was searching for the right word without offending you, as you are still under my employment.
Oh, I'm not offended by the word devil. It's just what I am. I just wanted to make sure that you were okay with it. I know I spoke with your wife. She's so lovely. And I just wanted to make sure that you, as the Lord of the house, were okay with me staying here and agreeing to our agreement. I just didn't want to. I felt a bit weird about it, you know? You just sort of went upstairs, and I just wanted to check. I brought cookies. And she's got a plate of cinnamon cookies.
I'll take them, and that's leave them on a nightstand, on a close by, drawer, nightstand, whatever I can place them.
Yeah, sure.
I am I am cautious about it. I have read stories about the mischief you devils can get up too. However, if you do not pose any immediate danger to me or mine, then I shall permit you to continue employment.
Well, that's very kind of you, sir. I do very much appreciate that. I um I want you to know that I have not spoken. I went out this morning to talk to my former master, and he was unavailable. So I have not passed on any information to him today, and I don't plan on passing on any more information. Um, and I just wanted to say thank you for letting me stay. I like it here. And by here, she doesn't mean here in this house. She means here on this plane of
Plain.
existence.
It's
Yeah,
calm. Not everybody's trying to kill you all the time.
exactly. So again, I just wanted to say thank you, and I will do my best to make sure that it's okay that you're okay with me staying, and that I serve you as you deserve.
So long as the food is not poisoned. Oh, and I assume that either Al or somebody else has already threatened your life in case you go back on your word.
Oh yes, that has definitely been discussed.
All
Thank you.
right, then. Just so we need to set boundaries in this house, after all.
Right. Yes.
Mm.
No, I'm well aware that you will try and murder me if I try and pass on any information about you.
I don't like it either, but it is called compromise.
Indeed, it is.
Sorry, I wasn't talking. Never mind. I wasn't. Never mind. Good.
I for
She looks
sure
like
this is
really
gonna fuck us
confused for a
over.
moment.
Mm.
Sorry. But I do love the idea that she's like, you know what? Staying here and baking is so much nicer than being in hell. I'm just gonna retire. Um, you know, we
Yeah.
can dream.
Hey, it is. It's true. All right. Well,
Uh,
thank you. Do you want me to bring you anything? Need any more cucumber sandwiches or tea or?
Lunch would be nice. Peas pottage would be very, very nice. Perhaps a bit of pork as well.
Certainly, I'll rustle some up for you.
Yes, and bring more ale. Thank you.
Will do. Are you okay, sir? I don't want to overstep, but you just seem not quite yourself this morning.
I am tired from the events of last night,
Ah,
Miss Redfern. There is no you do not need to concern yourself over over my health. It is all right.
okay. I'm glad to hear it, sir.
Mm.
And she heads on downstairs.
Yeah. And the last thing before we jump back over, I'm going
Mhm.
to lock the door. I'm assuming there's a lock or
Yeah,
some
of
sort
course.
of lock. I'll lock it, and I'll scatter all the pieces of parchment around in front of me again, and I will I'll even attempt to pose like the what I saw in the vision.
Just-
Eh, anything,
I like the idea of interpretive dance in your bedroom
Is
by
this
anything,
yourself.
anything? Is
no,
this anything? Is this anything?
anything. I'll just hold that pose for like 15 minutes. Anything? No. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, awesome. I love that. So I guess we will head on back to the wide. I just realized I left you on the map all this time, but it's a pretty picture,
That's
so
okay.
let's
Yeah, it's a good
stay
picture.
there. And yeah, you guys head on over to the stall next to the blacksmith, which is this elven woman. And as you come over there, she sort of smiles at you and she says, "He can be dreadfully rude, can't he? I keep telling him he should have better manners with his customers."
He makes up for it in skill. We can tolerate that.
Ah, that's how he's able to get away with it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I keep telling him one of these days you're not going to be as your mouth is going to get you in trouble and you're not going to be as good as you think you are, but what do I know? I've only lived,
Mm.
well, I mean, I suppose he's almost as old as I am. How can I help you, ladies?
I am looking for some functional armor for myself.
Hmm. Anything in
Um,
particular?
I have a like, shall we say, for form-fitting studded leather armor. I would really like something that is kind of glamoured, kind of magical. I have appearances to keep up, but protection to think of too.
She smiles at you and she says, "I understand." And she waves her hand over um, her elven robes, and you
Mhm.
see that she is actually wearing a very beautiful set of armor.
Oh, hell yeah.
And then she sort of waves her hand again, and it once more turns into some elven robes. And she says, "Were you looking for something like this?"
Yeah, something that variety would be ideal.
Excellent. I think I have just what you're looking for. You do
Mm,
understand it comes with a bit of a price tag. The enchanting is not cheap.
I understand.
And she pulls out a set of leather armor. It's
Mm,
simple, but really beautifully made.
mhm,
Um, just, really good looking armor. Not just good looking, but, well constructed.
mm,
There's no chinks. There's no, like it's just a really nice set of armor.
mm,
And she says, it is glamored to change into something that would be more appropriate for the woman who's out on the town and still wants to keep herself protected.
mm.
It is also has a tiny little enchantment on there that allows you to put it on and it fits.
Ooh,
I
useful.
despise doing alterations, and so when possible, I make sure that I don't have to.
Mm. And
It is a little bit on the pricey side. It's
mhm,
it's 500 gold pieces.
sure. Are are we able to put some extra pockets into it, shall we say? I have things I like to carry and like to keep secret.
I guess I'll have to do some alterations after all. Yes, I can absolutely add some discrete pockets to it.
Mm, that would be appreciated. Um, yes, I can happily go in on that.
Excellent. I will get that prepared for you. I just couldn't help but overhear.
Mm.
Do you want me just to have it shipped out tomorrow morning as well?
If you could, that would be appreciated.
Certainly, absolutely. And how many places will you need to hide your daggers?
Oh, I don't need places to hide daggers. Those are
Okay,
covered. It's other implements, maybe 4 or 5 pockets.
certainly.
Thank you.
And she goes over with you and kind of like gets you to sort of describe like,
Mm.
sizes and shapes and where you want them and all that kind
Hmm.
of thing.
That's
Um,
something that Eva very much does, like very quietly, trying like it's kind of a trade secret for her, like where everything's hidden. Um,
okay. Cora
like
being Cora,
yeah, not
Yeah.
trying
finds
to be
out all this
rude to
info.
Cora, but she's absolutely trying to not make sure Cora can hear this.
And I'm trying to hear it anyway.
I'll leave it up to you if you want to allow a roll to see if Cora is able to figure any of that out.
Yeah, you can honestly, yeah, you can try and roll like
Okay. Perception versus.
perception,
Oh
I
god.
guess. Yeah, perception versus stealth.
Oh god. Okay. Well, I could try.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm distracted. Immediately
um,
distracted.
I can't get below a 20, so
Yep. Yep. Yep.
no.
Someone attractive probably walks by, and Cora's
Yeah.
attention is immediately pulled elsewhere.
Oh, I love Cora. She's like a little magpie. Shiny.
Mm, mm,
100%.
Yeah, so you have this your armor is all sort of sorted out.
mhm.
She will add some custom pockets for you. She measured your gear to make sure that everything will fit, and it will be ready when ready tomorrow morning.
Okay. Thank you. Is there anything else to Cora now? Is there anything else you can think of we need?
No, but I'm kind of on a high from spending so much money. We should we should probably stop, right?
Might be worth it, yeah. We don't necessarily want to push the boat out too far, as
Good
tempting
idea.
as it is.
I'm considering this. This is going to be mental. I'm considering this my hazard pay for fighting devils.
100%. 100%. Okay, yeah, we'll thank her and take our leave, I guess.
Okay. You guys head back from the wide and return to the house just as Hal is finishing up his training with the 2 employees. Everybody looks quite winded from their exercise.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys, it's basically, I guess, lunchtime-ish. So you are served an absolutely delicious lunch. It looks like, being very grateful for being allowed to stay. Tilda's gone a little bit above and beyond. And she is like, yeah, she just kind of goes all out for lunch and makes something really delicious. She's sort of learning your tastes at this point and makes things that you are all enjoying. She sends up Turnip's lunch as per his request. And Turnip, it's delicious. She's really just nailed it. And then after lunch, you guys basically have some time to do what you want. You've got people that you could meet with if you so desire. We can fast forward
Yeah.
to the next day. I don't know what your
So
thoughts are.
we want Cora to go see Thalis. I would like to go and see Turnip. Because I haven't checked
We're
in
all
with her.
here with.
I'd be on my
Hal.
way out of the room.
Okay.
Obviously, everything's. I don't know. I had everything, obviously. But I guess I run into you.
Yeah.
Right
Hey.
outside in the hallway.
Yeah. Are you okay? You look like you've been preoccupied. Didn't want to come and bother you, but I was curious.
You are the third person to ask me that today, and the answer remains the same. I'm
So
fine.
having secrets myself, I am not going to pry. You are welcome to your secrets. You keep them. However, if there is anything you need support with, you need help with, you need a second opinion on, I will help you in a heartbeat, and I will keep it a fucking secret till the grave. I owe you that much. Okay? You aren't alone. You have a team. You have a family.
I appreciate your sentiment, Miss Ava. Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't be a stranger.
I will be meditating under a tree now.
Enjoy, I guess. Try not to get hit by any acorns.
And I'm gonna take a walk around the gardens and just like sit down somewhere quiet.
Okay.
And this time I won't. This time I'll make the conscious decision to not actually talk out loud to myself.
Turnip, as you're sort of leaning back against the tree, just meditating, thinking, you
Talking
sort
to
of
somebody.
you sort of enter this sort of like Zen state. You just feel kind of calm. You've got a lot kind of going on in your head right now, and you manage to let it go for a second and just be outside, be in nature. You touch Turnip again, right? Like and when you do, one of the blades of grass in front of you starts to glow. And it's just getting like bright. And it's this really warm, it's almost like it's sunlight, like it's this warm, yellow, vibrant light. And then you realize that you're the one doing that. And as soon as you realize that you're the one doing that, it stops.
I take my hand off the ground. So All right. I'm going to. I'm. Yeah, I'm not really going to think much of it because I have the light spell. I have the light spell, so I'm not. Oh, this is
Yeah.
whatever. Oops. Oops.
Like cast it accidentally. Yep.
Sorry, or magic leaking through. I'm just gonna keep my arms to myself this time. Cross them, and hopefully I don't accidentally set the lawn on fire.
Okay. Yeah, you have this sort of little like, oh, my magic got away from me for a moment kind of moment.
And, I'm good. I'm gonna take a nap. Take a
Okay.
nap.
Yeah. Get some sleep. Finally. Been a long night.
When Eva goes to talk to Turnip, I'm going to talk to Hal. See, I told you we could waste the whole session talking.
Yeah.
Hal, not to distract you from your lunch. Well, presuming that we're alone.
I would think so
Maybe.
at this point. Yeah. Fair.
What's your whole detecting things work?
I mean, that's a really good question. I just sort of think real hard about, crushing the opponents that stand in front of me. And it sort of like highlights ones that might be good allies or good opponents to crush.
And does it pick up magic? Does it pick up what does it pick
If
up?
I
Do you
think about
know?
things differently, then sometimes it picks up magic, but never the two of them at the same time.
Okay. Okay. And you're sure, not to be disrespectful, but you're sure you get it right every time?
I mean, no, if I'm being honest. But every time I've done it, it's shown up the same. So I would say it's probably accurate.
Okay. 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 Right. Yep. Okay.
I
Oh, I
mean,
have so many questions.
we've seen the
Mm-hmm.
things Eva can do,
Yes.
which leads me to believe, probably some sort of divine touch there.
Yeah, she's part angel or something.
Yeah, and you do all sorts of weird magical stuff.
True. I do channel a god, I suppose.
So maybe it's just that. I couldn't tell you. Honestly, magic,
That would make
not really
sense.
something I understand too well.
No, I know. It's probably just the whole cleric thing.
I don't know. You know both your parents?
Yes, of course.
Either of them still alive? Could you ask them?
Yeah. Yes, on that front. Complicated on the second front. Believe me, if there was divine anything in my blood, I would have never heard the fucking end of it.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to ask. You can always zone a truth them.
I haven't spoken to them a little bit. I don't precisely want to reach out about this. It's probably just being a cleric.
I suppose the other thing is, if it bothers you so much, you should ask them. But if it doesn't bother you and you don't care, then there's no point.
Kirsty. I suppose that's a good thing to keep in mind. It's probably nothing.
Oh, you gotta remember, Zone of Truth doesn't work on us.
Not on us, but it might work on her parents.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I would know. I feel like they'd have said something up
Look,
every
take it from
fucking
me.
morning.
Everybody thinks they know everything about their parents. They don't.
Deja vu.
Yeah, that's fair.
Except for me, obviously. I know everything about my parents.
Of course.
I've heard every story.
I mean, that's fair. Actually, am I just saying, they're like the self-righteous religious types. I feel like if there was any divinity, they'd never shut the fuck up, you know?
Well, it depends on where the divinity came from. Maybe it's not their particular chosen divine.
Ooh, I like that. That's not likely.
Also, I mean, who knows
Anyway.
if it was even your parents? Could have been way down the line. Maybe you're like great great granddaughter to some divine being.
We are the followers of the same, not we, they're followers of the same god for generations back. It can't be that.
Maybe there's some sort of magical ritual that was undergone and you're marked as like the sacrificial lamb for your god. Who knows?
Ooh.
It would explain all the danger you've been in lately.
Yeah, I mean, that and hanging out with you lot. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm not concerned.
Well, if you're not, then I still am. It's fine.
Did you guys manage to find anything good at the market? Did you get me a +3 greatsword?
No, nothing so fun, but we did get some custom armor. Listen, we should go raid that market while we're on the city's coin, because that shit is expensive.
I wouldn't feel right. I just spent the party money on this. And he like taps the plate armor.
Yes, but we're fighting devils and extraplanar incursions on behalf of a city. I feel like they owe us some nice armor.
Have we done enough to actually warrant a reward yet? I mean, we defeated one chain devil, and honestly, I didn't even do much there. I showed up and hit it once.
Better than I did. You know, we're uncovering information. We're learning a lot. We're stopping plot. That's fine. We're doing tons.
I don't know. Sure wish we could be doing a little bit more to make a real name for ourselves. Feel like everything we've been doing, we have to be quiet about.
Yes, but when this is all said and done, the story will be everywhere. It's like a quiet legend being written now, and then when it's over, not over, but when it's, you know, when we've done it, this will be everywhere.
As long as we can get in there and get the credit for ourselves before somebody else steals it.
Who do you think is writing this story down? Hello?
Imagine you, but there will be others recording the same story, but they have the opportunity to always sub in whoever they want as the hero.
It's fine. We've got people who know we're doing it. We've got the lady of the city who knows we're doing it.
Although that does raise the question, will they make any of this public or just attempt to save face and sweep it all under the rug?
I would like to see them try to sweep a devil invasion under the rug.
They sort of did it with the gargoyles and the portals.
They're trying. It's not gone away yet. People are still questioning.
Well, I don't know. That worth keeping our eyes open, I guess. But I don't have a lot of faith in the people running these cities, if I'm being honest.
Well, no, neither do I, but that's why we're doing this. I'm not faith in us.
Did you come across anything interesting in the market other than just the armor and swords? You stop at any of the other stalls? Anything weird,
No.
imported? Anything
You actually
Feyan?
love that market. We should take you there. It's huge. We were there before when you were away. We should take you there. There's a lot to buy. I'm sure you could find some great things.
No random
Maybe
Feyan
some...
stalls though.
I did not look. There's a lot to look at. It would be like finding a needle in a needle stack.
All right. Well, how about this? I'll make a deal. I will make it a point to go to that market with you sometime, and in exchange, you lot can all come to the arena.
Would it make you happy?
It would. I mean, we need to do something to boost our reputation in this city, and I think that would be a surefire way to do it. Plus, you guys could meet the Reckoner.
I don't. It's such a scary name. I don't want to meet the Reckoner.
Great guy. Big Minotaur.
Okay, well, okay, I could be convinced. Maybe. If we survive the next week, we'll talk about going to the arena.
I mean, that should be easy. You're still standing. I'm still standing. Lord and Lady are both still standing. Everybody here can heal, so I think we're fine.
That is true. Fascinating turn of events. All right, well, let's see how this goes.
Hal's
All
probably
right.
just finished making his third sandwich.
Awesome. Yeah, so discussions have been had. You guys have some plans to survive, which I'm glad to hear. And I guess my question is there anything you want to do with the rest of your day? It sounded like um, we were going to send Cora to speak with the newspaper lady.
I think that's for the best, yeah.
And Eva, you're going to go along with her.
You want me to do that?
Was that? I thought that's what you said, but I don't.
I'm asking Cora specifically if she wants me to come with her.
I mean, I'm paranoid about being attacked by a devil at all points in time now, so I wouldn't say no if you could find a way to disguise yourself.
Yeah, I might try and find Turnip at some point to get hold of the hat disguised, to just like borrow that and not look like me for a little bit.
Okay, Turnip, do you turn it over?
Wake me up from my slumber.
Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, have some water, and can I borrow the hat of disguise, please?
What are you trying to use it for?
Just for like the afternoon. I'm gonna go and back up Cora, but I need to not look like the lady of the house.
Alright, don't lose it. It's pretty.
I will do my best not to. Yep, I agree. Give it back to you when we're done.
Okay. I think you guys should probably also pump Vren for any information on like who we should try to get out ahead of this rumor to meet.
Yeah, that's worth doing. Yeah.
Oh, one thing. Since I'm already woken, I'm going to, when Eva's out of sight, I'm going to touch the grass again.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
You touch the grass again, and nothing happens.
All right. That's good. Listen, Aura, you listen. You gotta between you and me, you gotta like you gotta keep that stuff in check, man.
And then when you remove your hand from the grass, it starts to glow again.
Ooh.
I want to pluck the blade. Is it like a few blades, or is it like my handprint?
It's a single blade of grass.
I'm gonna pluck it.
Okay, you pluck this blade of grass. It's still glowing.
I want to sniff it.
It smells like grass.
Taste it.
Fresh.
What does it taste like?
You taste it. It tastes like grass.
Someone's watching out the window, just like, he's lost it.
I'm looking around me at this point, looking down around me, like, what the hell's going on? We have glowing grass in this house? Like, it ain't me. He's like, it's not me. It ain't me. It's not me either.
And then you hear a voice in your head that says, "Get me out of your mouth."
I beg you. I'm gonna look around me, up and around.
I'm in your hand, idiot. Why the hell did he choose you?
Who the hell are you?
Who the hell are you think you are asking me questions like that?
Hold on. Are you trapped? Blink twice if you was trapped as a blade of grass.
Oh my god. I am not trapped in a blade of grass. I am communicating to you through a blade of grass. Because that's all I can manage right now. and it's a little bit difficult, and sometimes I keep getting cut off. I don't have very long.
Sorry, do I know you?
No, you don't.
Cassandra? Is that you?
No, it's not. Oh my God. Just listen. Listen, idiot.
Well, that's not right nice.
Take the hammer to the sea at dawn. And then the grass stops glowing.
Why? Why?
There's no
Why they say
response.
that? No, because I don't know why. What they want me to do? Throw it in? I'm not going to throw you in there. What do you sink to the bottom? All right, whatever. I mean, what? See, is there a sea around here?
There's just a river.
No, I ain't never been here before either. I mean, I know you have no recollection of it because you ain't remember nothing but that that dank ass cave. All right. All right.
Okay. Hal, what about you? What are you doing?
I mean, probably just having his like third or fourth helping of lunch. He's pretty good for the day. He had nothing on the agenda. He's gonna take a nice relaxing day. Maybe go like hit the gym, work out some more.
Okay.
But we should all be honest, and that grass is lucky that Turnip didn't just turn it into a whistle.
Oh my god.
Mm. Get me out of your mouth.
I'm trying to talk to
But yeah, no, Hal has nothing planned for the rest of the day. He'll just work out.
Okay, Hal, you go to the gym and you see that there are some posters up advertising that there is going to be another tournament held in the next week.
Oh, well, let's hope we can wrap this whole conspiracy up within a week so we can really devote ourselves to this tournament.
And the girls are heading to speak with. Oops, sorry, I'm dropping things here. The girls are heading to speak with. Oh my God, Thalis.
Yes.
And I think we will save that for next week as we've only got 5 minutes left, and I think it's going to take a little bit longer than that. So I think that is where we will pick up next session.
Okay.
Is with you guys heading to have a chit chat with Thalis and get her take on what is going on here in Baldur's Gate.
Man, Hal's really lucky to be in a party with a bunch of people who like progress the story.
He's just vibing, and I love that for him.
Yeah. Yeah, we love that for him.
All right, everybody. I know Turnip just automatically gets inspiration every day, but for the rest of you, please take inspiration for the awesome role playing that happened today if you don't already have it.
Hell
Sweet,
yeah.
I will take that.
For some reason, I
And
can't
I
click the
needn't have been
inspiration button.
concerned about what I had planned because we didn't even touch most of what I had planned. So
I knew it.
There it is.
I knew that is
The group
exactly
needs
what
to
was going to
debrief.
happen when you said last week, like, all right, so you guys are going to have like a sort of down day to figure out what you want to do. I'm like, well, there goes that whole session.
Yeah, we're just gonna talk.
which is nice. It's nice to see some character development happening. That's really
Yeah.
awesome. And Turnip's got his little puzzle to figure out, and
This
Cora,
man
you
needs to let people in.
Yeah. If we could help, if only he like came and talked to us.
So
mean,
everyone is
Hal
good for
couldn't.
next week?
Yeah, next week should be fine. Yeah.
Yep.
Next
Yep.
week is good. Okay, so we will meet again on the 20th, and same time, same day.
Same channel. Yep. Yep.
In channel.
And
Yes,
and also we have our new Call of Cthulhu starting tomorrow.
we
Yep.
do. Yes, and that will be
Oh,
at
that's exciting.
noon Pacific. And we're going to do that running for 6 weeks. Tomorrow we're going to start with character
Oh, we're
building.
starting slightly later than normal then.
Oh,
'Cause I
sorry.
had assumed it was.
Didn't we
it was
say
the
what?
ordinary.
What time did we say? We said.
I don't know. I don't remember. So
Hang on, I put it in the one shot. chat.
If it's noon Pacific, that is absolutely fine.
You've been saying noon the whole time.
Okay. So
I have
8
been
my
saying
time.
noon. Does that
Okay,
work for you, Nick?
that's fine. Yeah. I'm on downtime at the moment, so I can definitely make that work. I don't have to be up early the next
Oh,
day at
awesome.
all. So
Okay, cool. Yeah, and we can shift times around as needed if that starts to not work with your schedule.
sure.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we
Yeah.
will do 12 Pacific, running for 3 hours, and we're going to start with character building. So the first part of the session will just be also Cody, who is joining us, doesn't have a character at all, but I'm going to bring him in as a gatekeeper, and so I'll have to kind of fill him in on the
Sure.
the organization, I guess. I'll
It'll
send him
be
a
probably
note so that he has.
Well, it'd probably be good to do an overview of it again anyway, as we're starting afresh. So probably
Yeah,
worth doing that in the
exactly.
session.
Kind of do like an intro thing
Yeah.
to it all. I'm really excited. I've got what I think is going to be a pretty neat plan.
Awesome.
And I think it'll last over the 6 sessions. Yeah, I'm pretty excited actually. So this one is going to be, rather than doing kind of like the one-shotty type ones, this is going to be a 6-session storyline. And we will be
Like-
doing the whole keeping your character consistent throughout the thing. So like, we'll do like long rests as we do in D&D, as opposed to like starting with your character fresh every session.
Sure.
Once I figure out how all that works, I got some reading
element
to do.
of leveling, some element of leveling the characters, I guess, because I know there is like character advancement in the game, but I don't know
Yeah,
anything about it.
I'm gonna look into that and see how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still doing a lot of reading.
Mhm.
I'm not super familiar with. I've never done a long-term Call of Cthulhu game, so like I don't know how that. I've never had to look into that aspect of things. But like I said, I'm on my Hollies right now. Yay! So we'll definitely, like, first session, obviously it's gonna be character building and the first
Yeah.
session, and then I'm gonna have the rest of the week to kind of like get everything else prepped.
Sure.
And do all of the little things I want to do around my house as well.
Yay.
Nice. Is
I
it still
needed a
still the
break
3 of
so
us?
badly. Yes, it's just 3. I was going to put out a call for someone else, and I just don't know if I want to play with a stranger.
Yeah, that does fill me with some anxiety. So yeah, I'm okay with just
in
3.
case they turn out to be awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had really good luck bringing people in, but I don't really have time to like vet someone before, if I had time to like run a one shot so that we could test them out before we brought them in for like 6 sessions. And I hate kicking people. I've done it if I have to, but I don't like doing it. So I
I'll do
think
it.
with Call of Cthulhu as well, it's not the same as D&D. What did you say?
I'll do it for you. Hey, get the fuck out of here, bro.
I've only had to kick 2 people, and it
Jeez.
has sucked both times. But it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's better than suffering through someone who's ruining the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Well, and usually it's just a matter of differing play styles, not working with other people in the party and that kind of thing. And it's not always. I don't want to say their fault; it's just their play style. But
Yeah.
You can say it. Some people just suck. It's fine.
Some people just. I've never had anyone that I've had to kick for like being like racist or sexist or rude, or do you know what I mean? Like I've never had anyone like that.
I mean, at least those people are easy to kick out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, it's Call of Cthulhu isn't like D&D where you have to worry about like party balance and that kind of thing. So I think we'll be fine with just the 3 of us.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
Unless you guys know of anyone who would like to join, and if there's someone that you know of who might be interested, then
there's someone I'm looking
we can
pointedly
always
at
bring
that I
them.
would like to join, but she's busy.
I would love to join, but someone's rearranging their entire goddamn house.
Yeah, I've got a friend, but
issue.
he's only available. It's the same friend, but that was looking for a Wednesday, but he's only available every other Sunday. The joys of working in the medical field.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, we could make that work if he wants to do every other Sunday. We could bring him in as like a gatekeeper contact who like comes and goes.
I don't think he's gonna be into that.
That's fair. I mean, you miss
Yeah.
out on big chunks of the story, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not ideal.
Yeah. Well, we'll go with the 3 and we'll,
Sure.
I might
Right.
run another one of these at some point as well and
Mm.
see what happens.
Yeah.
That would
Leaves
be
plenty of
nice.
room for one shots and stuff. Yeah, I'd love to play that with you, Shauna, at some point. Like that needs to be a thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we can definitely make that work. And I will be running again around Christmas time. My plan is to try and run some one shots around the holidays, as I usually do, because we put our normal games on hiatus.
Yeah.
And Nick, I'll make sure that there's some games that work in your time zone as well, so that
Yeah. I mean, I
we
will
can
be
do that.
taking a lot of time off in December, so I can probably make most of them work.
Oh, awesome.
My work shuts down for like half of December, so I can make a lot of that
Oh,
work.
nice. I know we
Yeah.
usually get less busy around that time of year. I don't want to say the Q word and curse us, but usually that time of year is not as busy.
Yeah.
But I don't
Okay
know, it's
then.
been hair straight back lately. Although it's cooling down. We finally got rain, so maybe the colder
Oh, good.
weather will
Mm.
stop the crazies.
Fingers crossed.
No, bring the heat back on, please. Bring on the crazy.
No.
Oh
the
God,
heat.
no.
Please give
No,
me the
it's
heat
been
back.
such lovely, like cool, foggy mornings this week. It's been
Oh, that
perfect.
sucks. I hate that.
No, it's so
Please.
nice. I walk. No,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Oh,
I
just
walk
let me
to
sit.
work,
Just let
and
me.
I love getting there nice and cool. Oh, it's so good.
I know.
I just want to be in my underwear, my computer all year long.
Well, you can do that
I
if
mean,
you're
you
not a
can do
coward.
that. Yeah, if you're not
I'm not gonna do
cowards, you
that.
can
It's
do that.
cold. I gotta put layers and layers and listen. My family originates from a region that has from the same latitude as North Africa and the fucking Caribbean.
Just get yourself
I
like a
mean, that's
kotatsu
fair.
and set your computer up on top of that.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
sit nude under the kotatsu in the winter.
Nah, I can't. No. It's different. It's different. Artificial heat okay, I don't know if you guys feel this way too, but artificial heat just feels so much different from natural heat. If you
I
you know
mean,
what I'm saying?
yes.
Yeah, because I could turn it down to make it cold again.
I like the natural heat. It's just envelops me better. I'm just better
Okay.
regulator for natural heat. Anyways,
Okay.
whatever.
On that
I
note,
am
I'm gonna end
not.
the
I
stream
do
here
not do
then.
fun
So,
heat. I'm just like, bring on the snow.
Yeah, bring
Oh,
on the
I'm a hot
cold.
weather person too, so yeah, I can't cope in the cold. Anyway, gonna end
No,
the
I
stream
love the
here.
cold.
Oh yeah, we should.